Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another special Howler for another episode. Not one of the ones where I record a timer, but one of the ones where I just play until we feel like we're done. This is Keep the Heroes Out. This is a board game some of you guys might be familiar about. It was a physical board game originally, but they just recently worked with another studio to develop this digital standalone version of Keep the Heroes Out. This is a 1 to 4 player asymmetric cooperative dungeon defense game. That's the way it describes itself. You play as the monsters protecting their hard-earned treasures against invading hordes of looters, so-called heroes, trying to steal it. So you play as like Goblin and Dragon and Gnoll and Skeleton and all sorts of cutes. Honestly, the art style is really adorable. I mean, look at this dragon. But yeah, we're going to be playing this with Essler. And also Beerus.
Hello, I bought the game like 5 minutes ago,
Yeah.
so it looked neat.
I got 2 review keys for this, one for myself and one for Essler, but Beerus was interested, so he just picked up the game. It is indeed on sale right now, isn't it? Yeah, it's 15% off, so
For the
17
next
USD
24
right now.
hours, so sorry YouTube, you probably won't have a little discount while it's off.
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, this game, some of you guys may know this. I think we already have some people in the chat that already were like, oh yeah, this game. Or somebody said they bought it recently, and another person said that I think they said they knew about the board game. So this is really, it looks like really charming. It is a cooperative, it's a cooperative multiplayer board game. And honestly, there's not enough of those sometimes. Ones where you're not PvPing against other people, but you're just working together to achieve the goal. We'll learn more about this game as we go. I don't know too much about it yet, besides the fact that it looks very charming. And it seems to have
I didn't
a card
know it was a
system
board
and
game.
such. Yeah, it was originally started as a board game. It has really cute meeples if you look up the board game's figurines. Like the dragon figurine's really cute.
The root style.
Yeah, root style, if you know that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just gonna play this until we feel good. It might be the whole stream, might not be. It depends on how this game is. I don't know much about the board game, nor do I know much about this digital version. So hopefully, they're both good. I guess we'll find out. But before I begin, if you like the video, do think about giving a like, maybe subscribing if you'd like to do that, maybe coming over to Twitch if you want to hang out and watch this content live, whether you want to lurk or talk. Think about coming on over and hanging out with us. It's always nice to have people chilling and talking, and especially with more strategic things like this board game we're going to play. I love your guys' opinions, because, I mean, we're not always the best with strategy stuff, so if you guys have opinions or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. So come on by if you feel like it. We also have a pretty cool Discord server if you want to check that out. We have a coffee link if you want to help us directly monetize what we do here. And I very much appreciate if you might consider it. Every little bit helps. Even just a few bucks would be really cool. So if you feel like supporting, think about hanging out over there and maybe helping out a little bit. We also have a merch store as well that you can check out. And all the links are in the description at your leisure to watch and look and click, maybe. But yeah, this game, it looks pretty cute. Let me full screen it again, since it keeps under full screening for some reason. There we go. I do notice a little bit of a weirdness with the performance being that it doesn't seem to full screen properly. Also, the game seems to have 2 different windows, DX12 and a Vulkan window, so it confuses XSplit a little bit. So if the screen blips at any point, that's probably why. It seems to be recording okay now, so. Before we fully begin, though, let me just read over the Steam page a little bit more, because I did read over it before. That's basically my exposure to the game so far. Just the fact that it looked very approachable. It looked like a game that a 12-year-old like me could actually enjoy. Not one of those big, complicated adult board games, you know.
It's actually fairly complicated.
It is fairly complicated? Well, I mean, I got 2 adults here to help me out, I guess.
I do not complicate it, good sir. It's digital, we can't make mistakes.
We can make less mistakes with digital, at least. Not no mistakes, but less. But let me read what it says here. So, monsters may die, which is tragic, but you can always bring them back to the dungeon, so you're never eliminated for the game. However, treasure gone is gone forever. So if you lose treasure, it's gone forever, but not heroes. Not the monsters. Each player chooses one of the monsters to play. All monsters have their own special abilities, a different amount of creatures, and their unique starting deck of cards. Oh, I guess, so the monsters we play as have, like, minions, I guess. The game supports local and online co-op, which is true. This actually has like a couch co-op split screen thing you can do as well. So you don't see much couch co-op games releasing these days, which is nice to see with this. I think it's a really nice feature when it comes to a game that was originally a board game too, because technically a board game is always couch co-op, so it's nice to support that with the digital release. So yeah, in your turn, you use cards one at a time to perform actions. The order of the icons on a card is not mandatory. You may split actions across multiple monsters you have in play. At the end of your turn, you refill your hand back to 5 cards. As the game progresses, you'll be able to craft loot cards and improve your deck. I just realized I should actually open this. We can continue the game's description with these visuals. So, the game objective, you play as monsters trying to print their treasures from heroes. Once you reach the end of the second wave's guild deck, you win. But if any time your treasure token of value 4 is plundered, then you immediately lose. Value 4, is that like our ultimate treasure? We can't lose that one, I guess?
Yeah.
Presumably. Current game, end of the second wave, 10 cards. Okay. So there's difficulty settings as well for this one. I wonder how that worked for the original board game. By selecting one of the 3 difficulties...
It's the same.
It is the same? Okay. One of the 3 difficulties, you define the amount of guild cards that will be resolved each hero's phase, making the game more difficult the more cards are revealed. I assume guild cards are basically the hero cards, so basically there's more attack to do. So, first wave, family mode, first wave, 1 guild card, second wave, 2 guild cards. Easy to win, ideal for first time casual players. Second, challenging is 2 guild cards, then 2. Okay, 2. And then hardcore is 2 and then 3. Okay. You can also make the game easier by adding rookie heroes, it says. So in a turn, you do 3 phases. You play your cards, one at a time, performing the actions in any order you choose. Okay, good, you don't have to worry about action order. Refresh loot. You may discard 1 or more cards to renew cards in the loot offer. I'm not sure what a loot offer is, but I will learn. And then upkeep, if you have less than 5 cards, draw until you have 5. So you always end your turn with 5 cards. After upkeep, heroes will invade, so plan carefully to maximize your defenses. And then heroes...
Technically, you could end your turn with more than 5.
I guess. Would that mean you keep them all?
That would be a bad idea, though.
Yeah, I guess you would keep them all. It doesn't say you have to discard, so... Hero's Invasion. So each time you reveal a hero card, 1 hero will enter each room of the matching type and perform their special ability. Matching type, okay. Warrior, discard up to 2 resources. Mage... If someone of the cells, free all prisoners. Oh no, we can't have that. Archer, range attack a monster. Rogue, discard a trap. Rookie, 1 per card, drops a resource when defeated. I guess they're kind of more valuable. They're like a loot goblin for us. And then scenario, read the scenario rules for more details. Okay. Upon arrival, a hero will inspire others in their room, and they will try to attack a monster or plunder. If there's no monster or treasure nearby or handy, they will move and repeat those steps until they are exhausted. Okay. Trusted the heart of cards, hi Christos. So scenario rules. Each scenario has its own set of scenario-specific rules. Check back on this page of your scenario to see the rules right. Okay. And then monsters, and we can click them all. Okay, we'll click these guys now. Ability of team, think of it like soup. Too much spice, crowd control, and everyone cries. Oh, it's like Overwatch rules. Everybody gets mad. Everyone picks one type. Okay, so what we got? The dragon.
I'm calling rats.
Okay, dragon, crowd control. Activate to heal your dragon. Avoid acquiring equipment. Focus on potions and scrolls with attack actions. Why? Why don't you want equipment? I guess they're not good at using it because they can't use it, or maybe because they're big.
Probably because their cards are not conducive to using it.
Okay. And heroes are better served roasted. Witch says, Witch is so crowd control and then support. Activate to a portal in the same room as your witch. Okay. Build portals as fast as you can. This will help the whole team acquire loot cards. I guess that lets you teleport around with, like, you could probably use the witch's portals even if you're not a witch.
It makes rooms adjacent even if they aren't.
Ah. Skeleton Defender.
You can move around real fast.
You can place a bone. That's good. Focus on crafting beast cards and movement actions. Fear the undead. Okay. And then we have the laser folk. Oh, that's pretty cute. Look at him. Crowd control, ranged attack. Okay, he's actually ranged. Hidden run is your way to go.
The game.
Focus on loot that gives you movement and attack, so they're about speed and moving around. Freedom can't be won without struggle. Then we have the poltergeist. So they can move through passageways and walls. Okay, because they're invisible, because they are incorporeal. Use your special ability to move resources and help the whole team acquire loot cards. Let's get spooky. Then we have the slime. That's pretty cute. I like the bones inside. Activate to draw a card. And focus on loot cards with activate actions to use your special ability more. Okay, because their thing is just to get cards, basically.
There's also 8 of them.
There's also 8, yeah, the meeples. I should look at the little meeple icon. So I guess they have one health.
How many of the card is in a deck?
I wasn't actually looking at
that's how many total slimes you can have.
So you only get 1 dragon but they have 5 health. The witch, you get 2. They have 2 health. Skeleton, you get 6 with 1 health. Lizard folk, 5 with 1 health. Yeah, so the more you get, the less health they tend to have. Makes sense. Poltergeist has 1 health, and you get 3. Then you get 8 slimes. You get lots of slimes. And then we have the Knoll. Crowd control. Activate the melee attack. Move coins along with you to have more options to summon your Knolls. You have to pay them, I guess? Chaos can be very profitable.
Makes sense.
I guess I should probably play as the Knoll. That would be pretty appropriate. They're pretty cute. And then we have Imp. Activate to move one of your imps. Place as many traps as you can. Focus on acquiring trap, attack, and summon cards. Let the pranks begin. 4 and 1. And then Rat Kid, which is what Essler wants it to be. Defender. Place a Rat Kid in your room where you have a Rat Kid. Oh, I see how this works. They just multiply themselves. Focus on crafting equipment. Swords and axes may do wonder for you. So they do use equipment. Strength the numbers. They're pretty cute.
And you get 9 of them.
So what's okay? Cosmo loves the poltergeist. They look pretty cool, actually. Yeah, there's very okay. So the art style of this game is really part of the reason I was interested in. I'll be honest, because I mean, like, it's a very good art style. I like it a lot. Every single one of these characters is cute. Let's go to the action list. Each time you reveal a guild card, if it's a hero card, summon 1 on each room of the matching type. Okay, so that's what guild cards do. So if it's a hero card, so guild cards can be not hero cards. Summon 1 on each room with the matching type, perform the special ability. Okay. So, draw a card. From your tactics deck and put it in your hands. Oh, we have multiple decks. Okay. This card is available for you to play it during the rest of your turn. Crafting beast cards will allow you to draw more cards, which is always a great option. Yeah, this is definitely going to get complicated because there's also crafting, and that probably requires a set of things.
Yeah, it's a resource management game.
Move a monster. Move one of your monsters to an adjacent dungeon room through passageways or portals, bringing a resource or trap with you. Okay. Movement gives you flexibility and helps you craft more cards.
And that's what makes the poltergeist strong, is that when they go through a wall, they can take something with them.
Yeah. And then we have Activate. Let's use your monster's special ability. Use a dungeon room. Complete in a portal or interactive scenario elements. Use a dungeon room. I guess dungeon rooms have activations. Okay. Leaning into what makes your monster special will get you the best results. Makes sense. Melee attack. Deal 1 damage to a hero in the same dungeon room as one of your monsters. Defeated heroes are removed from the dungeon. Most heroes have only 1 HP, but this may change from scenario to scenario. Well, that's a pretty weak hero. Ranged attack.
But most of us only have 1 HP too.
That's true. It's fair. It's fairly fair. Deal 1 damage to a hero in an adjacent room to one of your monsters connected by a passageway. Defeated heroes are removed from the dungeon. Okay, yep. Position your monsters in such a way no range attack goes wasted. Okay, positioning matters for range. Okay. Defend when a hero attacks in the same. When a hero attacks in the same dungeon room as one of your monsters, as a reaction, uses action to lower their damage by 1. Okay. Fail the right tension will stop a hero's evasion and avoid cascading defeat. Then summon a monster. Again, cute. Summon a number of monsters in rooms matching the depicted room type. In the example, summon 1 Knoll either in the sewers or in the beast trainer. Don't put them in the sewers, they get stinky. If this action has a flank show, you don't need to...
I don't mind.
You don't need a monster in the room to perform it.
I'm sure most people that like Knolls don't mind them being stinky.
I do like the design of this specific Knoll. This like Knoll type they have here in this game. It's
very
cute. I like the mix of gray. Place a trap.
Like a Knoll captain.
Yeah. Place a trap.
No,
Traps are single use. HP was originally the number of 16 shells you could take without being destroyed, so we all have 1 hit point. I mean, I guess you're right. Place a trap. are single-use defenses you can enter your dungeon. When a hero enters a room with a trap, they take 1 damage. The trap is discarded. Okay, so traps are pretty uniform. You may move a trap around the same way you carry a resource. Okay. Keep an eye out for the rogues and always double trap the workshop when possible. Okay, double trap. So I guess you can do multiple hits of damage at once. And then open a portal, which will open a portal. 2 rooms that have completed portals. They can be used to their adjacent for purposes of moving. Okay. Every scenario starts with incomplete portals that you can complete. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So, then place a resource. Place a resource, a matched resource. Frog book, coin, or bone in the same dungeon room as one of your monsters. Okay, so those are our resources. I guess we have 4. Crafting and moving resources helps you craft powerful loot cards. And then drink a potion. I don't know if you should drink that potion, Dragon. Look at the top 3 cards of your tactics deck. Put your hand in your hand. The ones that match the action on the right, discard the rest. In this example, get all melee cards. Okay.
It's fine, they're a dragon.
I guess. Check how many of each action you have in your story deck before crafting potions. Then swarm action, there's the rats. Multiply the following action by the number of your monsters in the dungeon room. In this example, all rats in the room may move once. Okay, I see. Does it only? I wonder if that only applies to one monster type, or if it can apply to multiple monster types in the same room. Probably just one.
Number of monsters in your room.
It doesn't specify
it gives
what
them
type.
in the example like Ratkin, Slimes, or Gnolls.
Okay. Well, they say "or" though. But yeah.
It works better with those.
Yeah.
Because they have high numbers.
Because they go in big numbers in the first place, so it's easier. Okay, and then we have dungeon rooms. Each room serves a purpose and can be divided into one of 3 major groups. Production rooms, which each room serves a purpose and can be accessed to actions you can activate to use. So vault, make a coin, library, make a book, sewers, get a frog, graveyard, get a bone, and workshop, make a trap. And I guess the first 4 are the crafting resources, and the 5th one is a trap. Watch out for warriors and rogues when placing and moving resources around to avoid wasting actions. Wasting actions! Don't put the actions on your waistline, okay? Don't waste the actions.
I appreciate that frog is one of the main resources.
Frog resource.
You should waste the heroes, not the actions.
So the production room makes crafting stuff. Then there's the crafting rooms to use them. In some rooms there is loot that can be acquired, so you need to have a specific resource available in the room, so plan ahead. Forge to discard a coin to craft an equipment in the loot offer. I still don't know what the loot offer is, but I'll figure that out. Beast Trainer, discard a bone to craft a beast card? Okay. What's that?
Appropriate. That's next.
And Apothecary, discard a frog to craft a potion? Okay. And then studies.
All potions are made out of one frog.
One frog. Discard a book to craft a magic scroll. This all makes pretty good sense. I like the collar, by the way, for the Beast Trainer. Make sure there's loot of the desired type available to offer before you bring the relevant resource. That makes sense.
Frogs are really good at making potions. So if you bring them to their new home, then they'll give you a potion in exchange.
Then we have special rooms. Let's see.
I discard 1 bone to craft a tucky.
Once per okay, so the cells once per turn, that's a prisoner place. You may ask the jailer to throw a hero in the cells to draw 3 extra cards, but beware, a mage may break out the prisoners. So instead of killing a hero, you could arrest them for more cards, but then they could come back.
Yeah.
And then the lab, activate the room to send a hero to the cells and craft an experiment card for the loot offer and put it in your discard pile. I guess that turns them into something for like another monster. And then builder, activate to build new rooms in your dungeon by spending coins. Okay, the more coins you spend, the better the treasure in the room. Huh, I guess so, yeah, that makes sense. And then the loot deck, final thing we're going to look at here. The offer presents a selection of cards available for crafting, progress through achievements to expand your collection. Oh! I wonder how this works in the board game. Because I don't think you had an achievement hunt in the board game.
You probably just have them all.
Probably just have them all. So it looks like we gotta do... So we have a set of cards, and then we'll get more cards if we do achievements like... Power Couple. Win any level playing 2 players. Power Couple.
Oh, we don't get that.
Yeah, it's okay, though. There's a cow. Yeah,
Yours ruined it.
I ruined it.
Oh, we could get Triumvirate. Win any level playing 3 players.
Oh, okay, I figured there was one for that. I still don't know what the loot offer is. They've mentioned that a few times, but didn't actually explain it. But I'll figure it out.
Ooh, hot dog. Win all levels with Knowles.
All levels. Interesting. Play online. I'm not Ball. I am. Wait, why are there only 3 characters? Okay, let me think about this.
Like an arcade screen.
I guess so.
Who's gonna host?
I will host. Once I figure out
Okay.
how to abbreviate my name.
Why not TUK?
What?
Tuck. TUK.
Actually, yeah, that would work.
Or TKR.
I think Tuck works. It is a nickname. Well, it usually has a C, but otherwise. Okay, I'm gonna host. And there's a room code.
I'm sure
I can just
Beerus is going to be MOF.
I should. I was MLH.
Collect can loot heroes. So the Knowles thing is game money. All right then.
Yeah, from the sound of it, it seems like Knowles get money and then turn money into more Knowles. So they're like mercenaries.
For hire. Alright, do you guys need the room code? Or can you just look at it?
I can read the screen.
I need it.
It is RJF3AT.
I guess I'll be...
Okay, can you say that again? Because it didn't actually type in.
RJF3AT.
There we go.
I think Null was crowd control, Rat was defender, and I believe this one was the support, so...
I forgot what the Gabi does. What does Gabi do?
I don't remember.
I think they move fast.
Their activate is just move.
Move fast.
I've
and I
already
think their deck
forgotten
is
most.
trap related. Was implied to be.
It would be nice if you could mouse over the icons to see what the abilities are. Here. That'd be nice.
Well, you can see what the abilities are on the screen.
Where?
Right next to the little duders.
You mean the icons?
The boot, the sword,
No,
and the
like
needle?
on the left and right where you see us.
Yeah?
To the side of those, you can see the pointy thing, and that points to the action that they do.
Yeah, well, you misunderstand. What I'm saying is I wish I could mouse over those to see a detailed description of what that action is.
Oh wait, if you
hold on.
don't have it selected, you can see.
Oh, before you select it.
Or at least like general.
Yeah. That's well, it
does.
doesn't tell you what the action itself does, but like I know this action is for the Knowles is just the Knowles action is melee attack, for instance. I know that, but it doesn't tell me that. That's what I'm saying.
But I will build a lot of traps, I guess.
Yeah, moves quickly. Your basic thing is you move quickly, so you can technically place traps more easily. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's roll, I guess. Oh, I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a tutorial, and then there's.
Oh, we're not allowed to do the first one.
And there's
this is good. I will learn from a tutorial better than I will just reading everything and then forgetting half of it.
I'm kind of mixed bag on that. We'll see how it goes. Congratulations on moving into our dungeon.
Tutorial.
Congratulations on moving to our dungeon. We have the finest cobweb decor and endless hero encounters. Your new den is perfect for late night scares and early morning ambushes, but make sure to booby trap your horde. Remember, it's not paranoia if they are really out to get you. Special rules. Fix the hatch event. Bring a coin to the cells to fix the... welcome action and unlock the jailer card. Welcome committee ongoing. Only one hero is summoned per guild card instead of 2, because it's a tutorial. Under maintenance initial, you can't use the cells room actions. Hocus Pocus initial, shuffle only magic scroll cards to make the offer. I still don't know what the offer is, but I'm hoping I learn soon. If you run out of cards in the offer draw pile... Yeah, but why is it called the offer? If they just called it a draw pile, it'd be less
offering
confused.
for you to make. It's not a draw pile.
Oh, it isn't?
It's what you craft.
But who's offering? Wait, am I being offered something, or are they wanting money to offer?
Yeah, it is a set of cards that are available to be crafted.
So it's like an available pile.
So I think it's like you have 8 cards and you can pick which one specifically of those 8. Or something like that.
If it matches the type of thing you're trying to craft.
Yeah.
Shuffle only magic cards to make the offer. If you run out of cards in the draft pile, shuffle the beast cards in the offer. Okay. Alright. Pest control game, kind of effectively, yeah. Keep the arrows as... Oh, I already know that. Whoop, did you skip that? I think you skipped that for me.
Oh, apparently.
You skipped that for me, too. Okay. I'll do the clickies, then. Welcome to our dungeon. With rent going up, we're really excited to get new roommates. Did I advance it for you?
Yes.
When I clicked it? Yeah, okay. So just to keep that in mind, if you guys click something, it'll advance it for you, too. Our goal as a team is to defend the treasures in the vault. From those pesky heroes trying to steal our stuff. If you bring me a coin to fix the hatch, I'll capture these fools. Oh, okay. That should be a good first task to get you started in the dungeon. See you soon. How to play. During your turn, you'll play cards to perform actions using your monsters in the dungeons. Let's start the basic one. Move a monster and use a room or ability. Using a room, each room gives a purpose and use access to activate. Try to coin the vault. Yep. Noah's turn. It's me first. Can I, move the screen? Oh, I can. But it's really weird. Okay, so... You could use right-click to move the camera, but I don't know how to scroll it.
Whoa.
Whoa, I went upside down. What? Okay. Let's see. Is there a way... Because I'd love to look around. There's gotta be a way to look
WASD.
around. No, that just moves my cards. Oh, I guess if it's your turn, you can't move around, because I just moves my card selection when I press left and right.
WASD while holding right-click.
Oh, thank you. That does work.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we started a very simple dungeon. Let's zoom in a little bit. Just want to appreciate these character models a little bit. So that's Ratkin. It's Gabi. And... Yeah, the Null's good. I like him.
Oh, you
Freddy
can't
is not
zoom in
quite
pretty
as
far.
cute as in the art.
Who is it? The Null?
Rat.
He's cute. Oh, no, the Rat. Yeah, the Rat's not quite as cute. They
The
look a little
golden
undermodeled.
bug in the treasure room.
The models are real cute. That's another thing I noticed when I was looking at the trailer and stuff. So, there's a bunch of stuff in this room. That's a 4 chest. I guess if that gets looted, we lose. And there's a few things also in our room. I don't know what they mean. There's a little magic wand here for some reason. Is that the room's activation technique or something? I'm not sure. Oh, and the room has a little jewel on it in the corner. And then the next room has a lightning bolt. And I don't know why. But... Okay. There's a lot of stuff here I don't know, but that's
It's
okay.
a production room and a special room.
But why is there a lightning bolt? For the gel.
It's a special room.
It's a special lightning bolt gel.
Yeah.
It electrifies the prisoners. And we have a couple arrested people. There's also a treasure in the cell with the prisoners for some reason. Okay. So, I get the choice between drawing a card. Okay, so this is a... Draw a card, activate room or special ability, move your monster adjacent... I guess this card lets me do one of the 3? Because it gives me 3 things here. Is that how it works, you think?
I think it just does all of them.
Oh, it does all of them? Okay.
It seems like
It doesn't say it doesn't.
This one, discard a card
That's
to
an
refresh...
advanced card.
Discard a card to refresh the market. What the heck's the market? Okay, it's like a... Alright.
That's the offering pile thing.
Well, that's a new word for it. They never called it a market before now. Okay. I'm gonna do this action here. So, activate room or use special ability. Okay, And then, I guess I can pick any order to do this. Move monster to adjacent room. Cancel actions. Yeah, activate room or special ability. How do I do that? Okay, here we go. So place coin in
place
vault.
coin in vault.
Activate portal in vault. That's what that does. Okay. And then undo action and cancel. Okay, so I'm gonna place a coin in the vault. I did it. It's behind me now.
Yay.
And then I can move if I want to. Oh, okay, I see. So then I move to bring the coin. How do I get the coin? Well, okay, it says move null to cells, but should I pick up the coin first?
So you have to
That's
move
how
to the
you-
cells, and while you're moving, you take the coin with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So I have to choose to move, and then I get to pick somebody in the room to move with me. Okay.
Ah, yeah, I see.
So you don't
that
pick up
chain
the...
there is
I was
my
wondering,
hero.
I thought I had to pick it up and then move, but it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it
Nice,
gives you
'cause
the
that's part of
option.
the move action.
Then it gives you the option to pick up something or not, basically. Help! They got me! Oh no.
Oh no!
Because
he's got
picking
put
up
in jail.
isn't an action. That's not something you can do. Items are just in the room.
I have this tractor along with me as I move around if I want them to, basically.
Yeah.
Time to attack. We need to constantly fight the heroes to save our loot. Defeating hero only takes one attack to remove them from the dungeon. Okay, barring special conditions, that's the rule set. So. I am null, so I can do that.
Well, that looks like you get 2 attacks. It's got 2 swords.
Or a swarm ranged attack.
Wait, why did I go into the gel cell? This is not the best
I
position to
don't-
attack from.
The rogue
'cause
did
the
rogue
enemies-
things.
Yeah,
Because
they took
what?
over.
I know, but like, why did I enter the gel cell before? Like, I walked past them, entered the gel cell.
Because
and
they
I'm
took
like,
over. They threw you in the jail cell.
Oh, they threw me in the gel? How rude. Okay, I'm gonna
yeah,
attack.
so kill them.
I mean, I'm on the wrong side of the bars, but I'll do it anyways. So
You're
attack
in
in
the
the same room. So I can attack in the same room, or I can attack in the same room. What's the difference?
Why not do both?
You get 2 of them.
Oh, I get 2 attacks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can do all the actions that
There
are
are 2 attack symbols on it.
Okay. I can attack the warrior. And then... Okay. I just punch at him. Punch. I'm forever grateful! That's really the face of somebody that looks forever grateful. Let me know 3 times you need my help. I have to capture heroes on in our doorstep to give you extra cards. I think it's on your doorstep. But... Okay, in turn. Once you finish your turn, the heroes will come in. Watch out! Hero invasion. After your turn, heroes will invade your dungeon. Oh, after... When they say after your turn, does that mean after every player turn?
Every turn.
Every player turn?
Yep.
So every time any of us take into our turn, there's heroes. Okay.
Yep.
Upon arrival, a hero will inspire others in the room. They will try to attack a monster or plunder. If there's no monster or treasure handy, move and repeat until it's exhausted. Defeat heroes as soon as you possibly can. Okay. Another room exists. Rogues will disarm 1 trap in the room when they enter the dungeon. But that means the room they're in, not just anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Seems I brought my lockpicks for no reason.
That's
Yeah,
why
we
you
don't
want
have
to double
doors.
track.
At least I don't think we do. This chest is too heavy. I'll wait for reinforcements. What was that? What was that, Beery?
They can only disable 1 trap, so that's why they tell you to double trap the workshop.
I see. Also, I see. So the 4 chests, if they steal that, we lose, but it requires 4 of them to steal. So they need this will get kind of messy, I think. They need a lot of heroes to steal the chest, basically. This one they need 3.
So if they get 4 people inside of our vault, we lose.
Okay. Warriors are clumsy. Will destroy up to 2 resources in the room when they enter. And will destroy up to 2 resources in the room they enter the dungeon. Okay. That sounds annoying. Up to? I guess it's rolled or something? Coin flip?
No. If there's less than 2, then they don't destroy them.
Oh, okay.
Because they don't exist.
Hold my beer, I'm going in. Here, the guild is saying 10 more heroes are our way. We must defend our dungeon to win. That's a lot. By the way, you can point, do things.
Activate.
Activate. For you can activate the library to borrow a book. Maybe we should try that. Go to the library and activate. Yeah, the heroes are invading the library. I should check out a book at the library. Not fight them, I
Oh,
guess.
now you have an actual turn.
Oh, I can see what
Yeah.
you're doing. All right. So you have a lot. So now it's Beerus' turn, because he's playing the goblin.
Yeah, lots of trap stuff. This is draw, activate, move, so I
And you get
can
to do all
move and then
three.
activate.
They always place it on the left because it's usually a good starting card, I noticed.
Yeah, I can move first, and then activate.
So just to be clear, all the
Yeah.
actions appearing
Yeah,
on
the
the screen. Streamgoers are not actions. I'm taking its actions appearances. I'm just getting able to see it. The cards at the top right corner of your screen can be added to your deck. If you bring the resource needed to the right room, then exchange the resource to craft. Yep. So you go in there, grab a book, then you go and craft it elsewhere. Great, you can use that book to craft a magic scroll in the study room. I'm trying to figure out these icons, though. Gel has lightning bolts. Treasure room has a jewel. That kind of makes sense. The library has a wizard hat, and the crafty room has an eyeball. And I just don't understand why there's so many icons. Also, why is sometimes they zappy and sometimes they not zappy? Oh, maybe that indicates there's heroes in the room.
Oh, that would make sense,
Or
because it was
because there's
zappy
something
when
that
they
needs
were
to
in the
be done.
jail.
Yeah, because it was zappy when they were in the jail. What's that, Essler?
It might also be if there's an event there.
What's an event?
Because there was an event in the jail to give them a coin.
Oh. Is that an actual official term, event? I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
What's an event?
Remember when you were reading the scenario for the tutorial?
Nope. I mean, what part was it mentioning? Events? What could events be? Are they like quests?
When we were reading the description before we started the tutorial, it was listing all of the events that were going to be taking place. And it had event : this thing.
Ah, I kind of vaguely remember, but I don't remember what the events were. So you can use that book to craft a magic scroll in the study room. But don't slack too much. If you see you here around, slash them.
Okay, slash them. This is move and slash. Let's do it.
No.
Huh?
What?
You
What is
have that. You have a 2/ for the two
Oh.
people.
Okay, fine. I'll just double slash. Stabby, stabby.
You're also just punching. Punch.
You gotta look at all your cards.
I guess it makes sense because we don't have equipment yet, so you need something to do more than punches.
Guess those are my only other move cards, so...
So wait. Did
Only-
that make some of your cards disappear when you did that action?
The card
Mhm.
that he used.
So he gets to have all those cards, though.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cards. Can he use all of them this turn, or?
Yep.
Oh, he can.
Okay.
Yeah, we get 5 cards every turn.
No, it was you draw up to 5 cards, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then the other 2 are just like actions.
wait, how do I use the trade-in?
Bring a book and trade for a scroll.
You have to activate the room.
I was doing this to activate and didn't... Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
it makes you, there you go. Yeah. So move, say, use a book to craft a card. Yeah, that's the one you want.
Yeah, so what should I craft?
And you can see all of those over there.
Well, what do they mean, though? There's a lot of icons.
Oh, they have symbols on the bottom, so...
Well,
I guess this card just gets added to my deck.
yeah, but which one?
Yeah.
Are you bouncing over them right now?
One
'Cause
of
I don't
them.
get to see
Yes.
that. I don't get to
I-
see. So I don't get to see what you're bouncing
I
over.
can
Does
see
it
all
tell
of
you
them in
more?
the top right.
Well, I could see. Yeah, but I don't know what they mean. They're just pictures.
You
Yeah, those
see
are
what they
the
do at the bottom.
symbols that we read.
Okay, but I can't see what they do. I think. Are you seeing what they do at the bottom when you mouse over them? Because I don't think we get to see that.
No.
But if
I
you
just
see
know
their
what all the
symbols
symbols
in
are.
the top right of the bottom of each card.
The top right is not the bottom. That's the top.
But
right.
the bottom of each card.
The bottom of each card has a lot of symbols.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what they do.
Okay, so the very first card gives you a coin, a frog, a book, and a bone. Then,
Or
Oh,
And then-
activate,
and then the next card lets you
teleport
move
thing.
3 times, and the next card gives you a crossbone and 2 meeples and a
Okay,
attack.
we have a different
That's summon
selection
2
of cards.
gnolls.
Oh, wait, how do you
The
know they're
third one
nulls?
is summon 2 gnolls and attack.
do you
Because
know
it has
they're
the null
nulls?
symbol.
What's the null symbol?
That's the crossbones. Because we saw that on the example card.
We
Uh,
what?
in the top right, we each have a different selection of cards then.
Oh, you don't see these?
I have a different set, because, like, my first card on the top left is, like, a wand, a shield, and 2 swords.
I'm having a problem because those little icons, like the null icon.
That's
like,
weird.
There's two problems, Essler. One, I don't remember what the icons for the different monsters are, and two, that icon is so small I couldn't even tell they were bones.
The null icon is the only one we've seen.
But there's also there's another icon right below that. Okay, you didn't see that one. So do you see the icon that is sort of like a blue and it's
That's like a wizard hat.
I think? Yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I can't actually see what you're picking, Beerus, so I don't actually know what you're picking.
Picked a card that just activates the room 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, that was available there.
So null symbol. Is there some way where I can look up the symbols for the different monsters? I'd like to know that.
Probably.
Because
like not during the tutorial, because we can't do anything other than what the tutorial says to do.
Okay,
yeah, they were in the help section.
This is the problem with tutorials, because tutorials would be like, yeah, so and it's like, wait, stop. What does that mean? And the tutorial's like, I don't care. Move it on. But I need to know what that means first. Like, this is our learning disability coming into play. Okay, so that's a great one. I'm sure it comes in handy. Making some traps could be a good idea too. I think the problem is, like, I get that the game's trying to be approachable by having its cards mostly filled with icons rather than, like, a bunch of text. So it's not paragraphs of text, it's a bunch of icons instead. Technically, that makes the card easier to read if you know what the icons mean and have that memorized. But if you don't, it's like hieroglyphs. That's the problem. Rip glossary. I don't think there is a glossary. That would be nice. I'd love it if I could just hit pause and then go to a glossary. But the help menu...
Oh, I think you can select right, select left, maybe? Like, how do you choose which of those things to do?
Which of what things?
It has a slash, implying that you can do one or the other thing.
Oh, is that
but
what the slash
we can't see the card
means?
right now because Beerus is doing something.
Oh, if I cancel the action, the card
you
goes away.
you didn't undo. You chose not to take an action.
Oh.
Yeah. There's
there was an undo option and a just don't do anything.
Yeah,
option.
it does say cancel. It does like discard it if you do. Yeah, it does say something about that. I think.
Oh, well, I'll just end my turn then. It's the only thing I could do then.
Archer. They make an additional range attack to monster closer to the vault. Dodge this!
That's me.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
No, you're dead.
Watch out, it's a mage. If captured, the cells of mage will free all prisoners. How does the mage do that? I figured the rogue would do that. My staff is out of batteries. Anyone got a spare? Why'd you enter the dungeon then? Oh, you're dead too. Oh, Radkid's turn, even though they're dead. For a bird's eye view of the dungeon, pressing 1 or 2. Okay. Even the cells this hero can't hide from us. Oh, there's a lot of treasure. Wait. Oh, if you hit 2... Can I remember where you left the book you're reading? Here, you can find it. Okay, could you slow down, tutorial person? I'm trying to understand information. I'm just trying to... Okay, if you press 1, the game gets more confusing, but also more information. Oh, no, I see. If you press 1, all the information that already exists in the rooms gets displayed as decals that are easier to notice and read.
This is 2.
This is 2?
This is 2.
What are you trying to say when you say this is 2? I'm pressing 1.
I didn't press 1, I pressed 2.
Oh. I think we individually can... Like, am I alternating this for you guys? I don't think I am, right? We're all individually able to see what we press with 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think
okay.
1...
Because the tutorial advanced because I pressed 2.
Okay.
Ah.
I was just pressing 1 with the tutorial advance. Try pressing 1, because it's more... so you can see the room symbols now. And the treasure chest and what's in them. And where everybody is. Oh, you're already alive again.
Yeah, that's a more useful view.
How did you... I thought you just died, but you're back. That was interesting.
I'm not back.
No, Beerus is. Beerus is back.
I had 2 of me.
Yeah, an extra dude.
Oh, you had 2
spawned
guys. Oh, I didn't notice you just spawned in him. And then, what is 2...
Oh, Wizard Hat
2?
is rats, apparently.
What? Okay, I need a glossary or I'm never going to remember this, because I don't think Wizard Hat... Yes, that means rodent.
Oh, no. Wizard Hat is summon a monster in the hat room, and my monster happens to be rat.
Oh!
I see. My imp was summoned in a swords room. So the symbol is where you can do things.
Okay, but the Nov symbol is like a red thing with crossbones, and I don't see that anywhere.
No, that's just a room, I guess.
Or it means the cross swords room, maybe, but it's not red.
Yeah,
No, don't forget the
it would
Null
be a different room that we
be
don't have
summoned
currently.
Don't have currently, yeah.
It said the Null could only be summoned in the sewers and the Beast Trainer room, so those rooms, I assume, would have that
That's
symbol.
probably the Beast Trainer room.
Okay, that would make sense. Wait, sewers? Yeah, that's right. Sewers of Beast. Wait, where do you guys summon then? Where does Goblin summon?
I summoned in the Swords room, which was the one where I died.
Oh, so you just like respawned, kind of?
Yeah, probably another type of room.
Okay. There's probably 2 rooms for everybody, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the information that displays when you press 2, though? I guess it tells you the room activations, and that's kind of it, actually.
I think that's just player information, and then the 1 is every information, including heroes.
Wait, when did the rats spawn? Oh, you just spawned the rats over there. Okay, I see. So you spawn in... But why do you spawn in the library? Why do rats spawn in the library? Okay.
Because I use the card that is spawn 2 monsters in the library.
And they just respawn... Since you're playing the card, it respawns your guys. If I played the card, it'd respawn Knowles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This game seems very confusing to learn since yeah, I feel like this might be a little bit about me, yeah. It looks like a game for 12-year-olds, but I don't know if it is.
I'm sure once we properly get the ball rolling, it'll become a good flow.
I'll probably just make a bunch of mistakes, but hopefully you guys can make up for it. But yeah, maybe a flow state. It's just
I see.
I'm still a little bit bothered by the fact I don't know why the rooms have the icons they do. Like, why is the gel a freaking lightning bolt? Like, I don't understand the logic there.
Some cards will probably interact with lightning bolt.
You're just throwing rocks, I guess, as a rat can. Okay.
Yeah, I had a card that was the 2 kunais, and I used the swarm ranged attack side of it. So I moved all of my rats into the vault, which was 1 space away from both of the heroes, and then I swarm attacked them.
That's interesting. I pressed something and opened a deck. How did I do that? When I turned my icon, I turned my VTuber off since the cards are in the lower right. That lets people see them a little bit easier.
Oh hey, if you press escape, you can go to help, and you can see the glossary right now.
Oh, and I think it's Alt Control. What the heck did that? No. What is my...
Oh, you pressed free to look at your deck.
Oh, that makes sense.
Look in the top left and you see...
Oh, you can only have 5 traps of 5 of each resource to your dungeon at one time. So limit of 5. Okay, 3 is what I pressed? Okay. 3 is what I pressed. Protect the treasure of your dungeon to win the game. Make a trap, melee attack, range attack. Yep, okay. If your hero falls to the trap, they're done here. Come on, we can do this. Okay, hold on, please. Let me actually press 3. Okay, 3. Alright, cool. Oh no! I still can't mouse over these things. It's ironic because there's a bunch of mice.
The rats, actually.
Well, yeah.
Excuse you.
Excuse me, I guess.
Oh, hey, there's a bone room.
Yeah, so, like, okay, yeah, spend a coin. Okay, I see. I was wondering, like, wait a minute. If I could just get a card to make a null, then why am I spending a coin to make null? Because if you spend coin, you get 3 null. So that's better. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. I'm mixed about how the cards are set up. Like, the cards... I think I prefer a card with a paragraph of information over a card that makes me require to remember icons. I mean, that's just personal preference, but... Like, for instance, sword room meeple. Okay, I mean, I'm starting to understand the icons, but... yeah, I prefer reading. There's some really cute rat ones actually here.
Oh, I can move them individually.
Oh, wait, what happened? Hold on. I was in the deck menu while you were progressing. We have another room now. Okay, let's see.
I activated 2 rats to summon 2 more rats.
So there's
and
that.
now
there's that
all
bone.
of my rats that are here are able to move.
Is there a
And I
limit
can
to the
move them
number
all
you
to
can
different
have?
places.
Is there a limit to
9.
the number you can have? Or...
Yeah, he's got 9, so he's 4 out of 9 right now.
He has 9? Oh no, he has 4. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you remember each
Like, you can have
one had a
7
cap
moles.
of the meeples.
It's just that octopus. That octopus needs water. Oh, undo. What the heck did you open? Undo selection. Move rec in a beast tamer. Oh, this is getting kind of. Why do you have a D-pad? You have a D-pad to work with.
Because he got a lot of rats to move.
Also, I have to say, panning the camera is really awkward because I really like to angle it more up, but it like stops really fast. I wonder if there's a way to recenter it. You know, I think it would help our dungeon a lot if they could have just literally jumped into any room and maybe we had like a door. Like a normal... Maybe we should build a roof to our dungeon so they can't just jump in and parachute in anywhere.
Well, I'm dead.
All of the imps are dead.
What does that mean for him? Does he still get a turn, or...?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think you gotta play a card to summon more of you, like Essler did.
Yeah.
You move from a room of
He
portal
just
to
doesn't
another
have
room
any
portal.
imps in the game right now.
Now you're thinking of... Did you really do that? Now you're thinking of portals. Yep. I'm not thinking at all.
Oh, and
right
you
now.
think
I need to
that's
look at
hilarious.
things.
Yeah, ha ha ha.
So what's dungeon management? Oh, I see. Oh, this is technically a public room. I'm gonna not have that be a public room. Okay. So wait. I'm okay. Where's this glossary you mentioned?
Escape.
Currently, you're using a card.
Yeah, escape. Okay. Oh, I am.
Help, and then the
I shouldn't be using a
escape,
card.
help, and then you go again.
Escape. No, this is what I read at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, isn't that what you wanted?
No, I wanted a glossary of terms, so I knew what every icon meant because there was a description next to it. A legend, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, that's action list, I believe.
A glossary is more... No, this is not a glossary. There's a difference between, like, rules and a
that's
glossary.
action list.
Yeah, this the action list? Where's that?
In the help
the-
area.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
you
the
mean-
help.
Oh, is that every... Wait, is that every single... No, that's not
Yeah,
good
that's
enough.
every symbol.
No. Oh, wait, dungeon... No. No, see, but, like, I can't look up the symbols for the dungeon rooms, though. They're not anywhere in here, so that's not actually...
Oh,
a
they're in the
glossary.
dungeon room section.
No, they aren't. They're not there. They give examples,
Yeah,
but not...
those aren't there.
What?
Yeah, those just aren't there.
Yeah, they don't
Okay.
list the... They don't list... See, the icons matter, though, because it's like, icon of this room equals this room, which I need to know for certain things. So it's like, I'd like to have a dungeon room list, I guess. But this is more of an example. The dungeon rooms category is more just giving examples and not actually telling you...
Yeah, I see what you
Yeah.
mean. You want to know what symbol each dungeon room has, like lightning bolt, bones, and stuff like that.
I'm trying to remember. We've played board games before that had glossaries at the end, and they literally are perfect. They like, here's what every like special term we use for the game means and definition for it, and here's what each symbol means. That's what I mean when I... Is that what a glossary is, or am I using the wrong term for this? It's usually at the end of an instruction book, and it usually lists out like, here's
That's
all
a
the
glossary,
definitions.
yeah.
That is a glossary. Yeah, I need like a proper, actual, real glossary would be really great here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I just had a great idea.
And
Give
it
me a
has
second.
that for the action symbols, but just not the rooms.
I have a great idea. 1 second. Okay. I should have thought of this sooner, actually.
I'm going to assume that you're looking up the PDF for the board game.
Yeah. But there's a few versions. 1 second. Almost final version of the rulebook. Sure. Oh, it wants me to sign in. How rude. Board Game Geek, how dare you? I thought you were a good site. Okay, so here we go. Found the official game page. Here we go. I'm trying to find the original, like, developers. Okay. Well, I found... I'll send this to you guys in the VC. I don't know if this is the final version, though. But here. It doesn't have a glossary either, but it may be helpful, though. Just a second, stream guys. I'm just trying to dig up what I'm looking for here. That PDF is probably fine, but just double checking here.
Yeah, that might not explain it either.
It doesn't look like it does. It's a little short.
Because in the physical game, much like it is here, the symbol is just on the tile.
Yeah. Now, see, here's the thing about a digital board game release. I realize I'm kind of a little derpy, but I think that if you're making a digital version of a board game, the player should absolutely be able to mouse over and get additional information on things. I think that's a huge benefit of having a digital version of a board game. Is like with a normal physical board game, if I look at a card or whatever, and I'm like, I don't understand that. I have to pull out the instruction booklet. I have to like look over. All right, what does it say about that? But in a digital version, you should be able to just like mouse over, and if that's too disruptive, maybe hold control while mousing to get like extra information displayed. You know, a pop up on the screen that tells you more things about whatever you're mousing over. That is such a powerful thing when it comes to a digital version of a board game. And I think it's extremely important, even if for people who are smarter than me, it still is useful now and then, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. Is that PDF? I found it. If you guys are curious, by the way, the PDF I'm looking at, I'll share it with you guys in the chat. If you want to look over this too to learn more about the game. It's not very big. It does list out better information on the actions, but like it's a little more detailed. But it still doesn't list like what room types mean, which is kind of weird.
No, because they don't mean anything.
I guess they don't.
It's just a symbol that is on the room.
Well, they do mean something because like it my nose will respawn in a specific room, so that's important for me to know that, you know. So I'm in a monster in a bones room. They just call it a bones room? I thought it was a monster tamer room.
Yeah.
Is that the monster room? Tamer room? I thought it was a trainer room.
I mean, that's because if there's a sewers, that's also going to be a bones room, so you'll be able to choose between them.
Oh, will it also have the bone symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know any room shared symbols.
It's just a symbol.
So, yeah, you could probably do that and then kill the mage.
So, what's a bone
This is just a special thing of a room with a bone symbol.
And
is
the room that has bone symbol, can it change from game to game?
I don't think so.
So, also, how do you... So you know the sewer...
But there's multiple rooms that are going to have a bone symbol.
So are you sure the sewer will have a bone symbol? How do you know that?
Because those are the rooms that the game said are where you can summon a null.
No.
And you summon nulls in rooms with the bone symbol.
I did say that's where the runes are... But... Then why did it just say I could summon nulls in bone rooms? Why did it specify sewer and trader room? Why not just tell me I could summon them in bones rooms?
Because those are the rooms that have a bone symbol.
Well, what should I care about? What should I care more about?
It's easier to say bones than it is to say beast trainer and sewers.
Yeah, that's my point. Like they told me that I could summon nulls in the sewers and the beast trainer room, but it would be so much faster if they just said
details in the help section. Whereas on the card, they just give you the symbol so you can just see physically where those are, that you can do it in this current dungeon.
But you see, my problem is that in one help thing, they explain you can summon these rooms, and then in the other help thing, they say you can summon wherever these symbols are. And those are technically the same thing, but the information is being supplied in two completely different ways. In one piece of information is, hey, look at the room symbols, and in another piece of information is, hey, look at what's actually in the room, what the type of room is. And I would prefer it if they just focused on one of those for both examples and not bounced around like that. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
The cards would have to have a wholly different design to be able to fit the full descriptions that you want.
I'm fine with the cards. I agree.
It's because of physical limitations of board games.
Oh, no. I'm fine with that. I think the going off the room symbol is the preferable way anyways. I'm just asking for the tutorial information, the instruction manual, I guess, too. To just say bones rooms. Don't say sewer and beast table room. That overcomplicates it. Just say bone room. Just rooms with
because
bones.
They're expected to have more complete information there.
But that's irrelevant information, effectively. If those rooms are just...
It is relevant information.
Well, I don't...
Because you know which rooms those are. Also in the guide.
That and on that select screen, like, they can go into more detail.
Also, thanks, Chris House. Hold on. Page 10. I'm gonna go right. Tutorial should at least include the icons or correlated. Yeah, that's the thing. At least the tutorial could say sewers and beast table room, parentheses, bone icon. Then I would be fine. That would be fine.
It would be better for it to say Bones Sewer and Bones Beast Room.
That would be acceptable too. I'm just saying that if you're going to supply information in two different places, that information should crisscross. That information should correlate if it's the same thing. That's all.
Maybe they'll see this video and improve things. Because
This is why we critique.
I see in the Steam news section that from 2 days ago they made tutorial improvements.
Yeah, they've been improving things. No, I'm complaining not because I'm upset, but because I need to express what we feel with a learning disability as we have. Because we actually do have a learning disability. This is why we never passed math. This is why we never beat math class. We don't know past algebra. And that's because when it comes to math, it bounces back to so many formulas and stuff that you're just supposed to remember from previous lessons, and that started mixing us up after a while, and that's why we couldn't get very far with math classes. Because of our learning disability. Basically, anytime information is presented that we don't immediately understand, we get distracted by that, and we fixate on it, and we must solve it before we can progress further with the lesson. This is also why this tutorial is kind of rough. Because while this tutorial wants me to focus on very specific things, there's other information besides those things, and that's just too distracting. I need to know what that means, you know?
Yeah, because when we were seeing it on the cards earlier in the top right, it showed the bone room symbol, but there were no bone rooms because this is the tutorial, and it just doesn't show you all of the rooms.
Yeah, and actually, that's another thing. Sometimes tutorials can actually confuse us more, because if you limit the amount of information available, but we know there's more information out there, then we know that we're being blinded, basically. We know there's some stuff we don't see and don't know, and that can be distracting too. So I would argue that this tutorial would actually be easier for me to go through if it just gave me every room type right off the bat. And I'd like to note, by the way, this tutorial is forced. I could have just started the game without hitting the tutorial first. We had to go through the tutorial first. So
yeah, I
before you say,
before you say playing the tutorial.
Yeah, before you guys said before anybody says well, Tucker, you should just start the normal game. I couldn't. I actually would have considered that. Learning by a normal game would have been better for me, I think.
Then let's try and just power through the tutorial.
Yeah, let me go through it. I don't know about forced tutorials though. I mean, especially considering some people are going to be coming off of this. Some people are going to be buying this game after having played the physical board game. I don't think those people should be forced to play the tutorial. You know. But yeah.
Just summon something in that beast room.
So, what does the slash mean? I get to, I have to pick left or right, right?
Yeah,
you can
that's
choose
an
one
either
of those
or.
two things.
Okay. And what does attack equals coin mean? Does that mean I have to hit something to get a coin?
Assume you get a coin.
It means that you do an attack, and if you do an attack, you gain a coin.
Yeah, I think that's what my card said. And then this card at the end is...
That's end your turn.
That's the end your turn card.
So what does the symbol on the left mean on the end your turn card? Because it's end turn equals...
you can discard any number of cards that you still have.
Okay.
To refresh some of the cards in the market.
Okay, this is probably a minor question, but what does the discard show? A stack of 6 different decks? What's up with that?
That's the cards in the market.
So the market's like a big
There
old
would
stack
be
of
a set of 6 cards that are available, and you can discard one of your cards to replace one of those with a new one.
Oh. So Chris, you're right. I did see the description at the top with the hover card, but I was like, I can't read both. I see. If I hover to the other side of the card, it switches the description. I didn't realize this. There's like a point. Yeah, you see, I just learned this. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
I just learned that you could do that. It's a little. I didn't.
And you can't do that if you're mousing over it.
I didn't realize that because when you mouse too far, it just switches to the next card. So I didn't realize if I did a subtle movement, then it would actually let me see the other one. Okay, that's good to know. And that's also how I select
it. It only gives you that option if you mouse specifically on that area. If you're mousing on the top of the card, it just defaults to the left.
Yeah, okay. See, I didn't even realize that context was there. That's good to know.
You can also left and right, but only if you're not hovering over the card at all.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just summon a bunch of gnolls, I guess.
Yeah. Summon a gnoll and attack that wizard.
Well, I can summon both.
And
right?
now you can. You can.
I don't see why I wouldn't. Like you said earlier, it's good to spend all your cards, I guess.
Yeah.
But you could also use those to move.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could.
And your activate is also attack.
Yeah, because we've got a ranger in the library as well, but I don't know if you can get to them.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't get to them either way.
All your dudes.
And they're not in the library.
Even if I kept my move cards, I couldn't get over there. But let me go ahead and attack.
Yeah, not quite.
Stabby.
Got him. Okay, and then I'll move him. I'll move. Wait, can I just? How do I use the coin to make more? I have to get the card draw.
Yeah, it's a different card that you don't have that does that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would be a time where you would probably want to discard that attack to coin card because you can't use it.
Okay. And what's the advantage of discarding cards? Do I get more something?
You can replace one of the cards in the market.
Yeah, the 5 cards in your top right, it's the market.
Okay.
So if one of those is one that you don't like, you can get rid of it and replace it with a new one.
Who gets the market card?
It goes into your deck.
Okay, so if I got the market card that's in the lower right, which has the wizard meeple, that would be actually useless to me, wouldn't it?
That would let you place 2 dudes in there.
But
yeah, you can.
Would they let me place gnolls though? Because they don't go in that room.
Probably.
The
Really?
card says you can summon them in there, so I assume so.
I thought I had to put gnolls and bones rooms, or they just wouldn't work.
That's for your deck.
Oh, so if the market says I can make something in another room, I can do that too.
Like, think that's a magic scroll. It can just magic whatever.
Okay, I thought it would enter my deck and then only apply to my rules.
Because there's also one that does, like, summon 2 in the bones room and then attack. And I assume, like, I could get that one.
So to hero draw and draw 3 cards once per turn. Wait, how do you do that?
You've probably in the same room as a hero.
Does it? It looks like you can just do that.
Can I just do it, or?
I think you do. Well,
Let's
You can just do that.
Did I do it? Each turn the jailer can capture a hero for you. This great option will give 3 extra cards. But if a mage is captured... I mean, just target the mage! Oh, wait! The jailer is just... Is the jailer indiscriminately capturing someone?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, but there's only one hero in the dungeon.
Yeah, but that means that if there's a mage around and you select that, he could just be a doofus and grab the mage.
Okay, so you
and then he'll
want
get
to
himself captured.
Mages
and now you can use your thing.
Now I can spend a coin, maybe. Wait, if I spend
it just added a new hero that's now in the dungeon.
Yeah, that isn't the archer.
I just went out and just like found somebody and kidnapped them. They weren't even necessarily in a hero of AR dungeon. They're just like, yeah, I was kidnapped this way.
So that's why it's risky. He can
because it's actually adding more heroes to the dungeon to a benefit. Yeah. But yeah, okay.
But you already had a dude in there, so you can just kill them. So you just got 3 extra cards for free.
Okay, new question. Wait, I can kill them in the dungeon?
Well, you're in the same room as them.
I thought if they were the captured, you couldn't kill them.
No.
I'll try.
It looks to me
Question
like
though,
you can just
if I
stab 'em.
spend a coin to make 3 nulls,
yeah, you can do that.
but
I assume they would show up in the room with the coin that you spend.
thank you. That's my question. That's what I was actually trying to get to. I was like, where are they gonna go? Like, that's yeah.
Yeah, like I assume that's where they'll show up.
In that case, let me move the null and the coin to the middle, and then spawn the null so they can go all over the place.
Oh yeah, because you can.
You can
and
also
activate.
move to the middle and make a new coin with the activate.
Huh?
So you could leave the coin in the beast.
Oh
key
right,
model.
activate. I forgot about that. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, because you move and then activate.
So, yeah, move from cells. I'm not gonna move the cell type. Move from beast trainer to there. And
Yeah,
grab
don't take the coin then.
Don't take the coin. Oh, don't take the coin.
Yeah, because you're going to activate.
But you
them.
already took it.
Oh well.
And I can't cancel. There really should be an undo.
Oh, now no reason not to activate.
I mean, I can still make another coin and do it next time.
Yeah.
Actually, wait.
You-
That might be preferable. Okay.
Now you have
Activate
2
room.
Oh,
coins.
we don't
in
know.
There, I made a coin. Now let's. I mean, it's just another coin sitting in there to make more nulls with, or whatever. So why
Yeah.
not?
Many no.
I mean, that's the best place for them to spawn because then they can access almost every room in one move. So,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily a bad thing. So, you think I can attack the prisoner?
Try it.
I don't see why not.
Oh yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Dabby.
Okay. This is kind of me. I'm capturing and executing people. All right, well, whatever works.
And you get money for it.
And I got a coin. Is there another movement I could do to fight somebody? No, because they're in that one room.
You could move and activate to create a book, but you'd be in the ranger's attack range.
Or you can just make another null.
I'm just gonna make another null. Party. Yeah, activate. Wait, did I select
You use the other side.
That's okay. I didn't. The mouse moved when I didn't think it was gonna move. That's
There
okay,
is an
though.
undo.
Oh, what?
Yeah, this
wait,
is
what?
an-
Why wasn't there an undo earlier?
Because you
Because
had
you already used something.
card part.
Oh, I could have just undone the action. Alright, fine. I'm glad there's at least sort of an undo.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy your dinner, Vox.
Yeah, you already committed an action at that point, so you couldn't undo anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, that undo is for if you select the wrong card.
Wait, what? Place an
So-
old beast trainer?
Yeah, because that's a bones room.
Oh, right, because I'm not using the other method, so I have to place it. Yeah, that's fine. And then,
No.
and then I'll
No, you
discard
can-
this, I guess.
Yeah.
Or I could just end the turn without discard. Why would you not discard? If you don't?
In case you want to keep the cards in the market for later.
Oh, because this will
Or if
replace
you
the
want to
market.
just keep that card.
That
That
will be
too.
capped. That's true. I mean, maybe I just want to keep the card. Do you guys
I mean,
want the market
It's
refresh?
usually better to discard.
But the market's fine.
If you discard enough of the market cards, then we'll start getting beast cards.
What does that mean?
Oh, and that's what the beast trainer's for? You can trade bones for them?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so we want to go through the market
So
quickly.
wait,
okay?
can we even activate the beast room right now without those cards being up?
I don't believe so. We don't have bones yet. The tutorial hasn't given us
There's
that's
a spell that we can cast to get bones, though.
All right, I'll discard. What?
So pick which one you want to discard.
Oh, I have to pick. Okay. I mean, I'll give us a bone. Okay, let's see. That one, I guess. Oh, wait. How many am I discarding?
Oh, you get to choose however many you discard. So you can discard any
how many?
amount.
Well, okay, what should I keep? I guess. Let me ask that.
Definitely keep the one that gives us a bone.
I don't think that gives you a bone. That summons 2 things in the bones room, then attack.
The
What?
one that gives a bone with the bone symbol on it.
This one here.
Yeah.
It gives you one of each resource spheres.
You're looking at a different card, Beerus.
Oh. I see. Yeah, I looked on Charms Tucker's stream.
Wait, why does
Wow.
everybody have a different market view? I'm
Like,
very confused.
what are you seeing? No, I have the same market as you. Beerus is just looking somewhere else, I think.
I have 3 similar cards, but then one is different.
Which one's different?
The one with all the resources. Like, for me, that's a shield and 2 swords.
Why?
I don't know.
I thought the market was global, but it sounds like everybody
It
gets
is
their own.
global.
Okay, then why does he have a different card?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Beerus
Take a
just
screenshot.
sees something weird.
Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot and put it in the VC.
Can't put in VC right now, so I put in DMs.
Okay. I'll put it in VC for you then. Esther, it's there. No, yeah, that is. Wait, that everything's different. Well, they're differently positioned.
No, everything
at
else
least.
is the same. There's just
Well, the position of the
One
last
card's
2 are
different.
swapped. The last 2 are swapped position.
yeah.
But he does indeed have a different card for the second one. I don't
Hey,
understand what this market is. Am I
that's
discarding for
bizarre.
everyone, or just...
It
Yes,
could
that is
just
for
be a
everyone.
bug. Like, I think
Everybody
it's-
shares a market. Beerus just sees one card different for no reason.
Okay, to put it very simply, what should I discard? I'm not smart. I'm asking everybody else to pick.
It's
not the
such a
middle
boring,
one?
I don't think it matters.
It sounds like Esther wanted me to discard as many things as possible, so that we get these.
Probably.
Okay, is that what you want me
I
to
mean,
do?
it's your turn. You can do whatever you want.
I don't know what to do. That's why I'm asking you. I just want you to pick for me, is all. Alright.
Aha, get trapped.
I know it's just a tutorial, but...
Oh, my turn. Well, I guess I have to summon something first before I do stuff.
Well, I do like the fact
That
that
would
every
help.
card gives you 2 options to work with. That is a good feature.
Well, it's not every card, but a lot of cards.
On those cards.
I am here. Oh, I can move into 2 actions.
Okay, now there are some beast cards. I'm a little confused. So it says plus card, sword, frog. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, draw a card, then attack, then gain a frog.
Why? He just gets a frog. Okay.
Yeah. And this is like the piggy bank card. It's just a card that you get.
Esther, would you say that's just a piggy bank card? I'm now confused because you said it's just a piggy bank card. What the heck is a piggy
It's
bank
just
card?
like the piggy bank card.
But I've never seen a
card
piggy bank
that
card. What's that?
You have. That was, remember the card that you had on your first turn that you really liked?
No?
That did 3
It
things?
was a powerful card.
It was powerful?
Yeah.
Why do you call it a piggy
Yeah,
bank?
and you made a note because it was a piggy bank.
I don't remember this at all.
And the second, like on Beerus's first turn, he also had it, and you made a note of how, oh, they probably put that on the left because it's really powerful.
What? I feel like I'm being gaslit. I don't remember any of this. It sounds like you're talking a hallucination I don't recall. Do I need to watch back the video?
You could.
No, Chica, I haven't been okay today. I remember that. I don't remember that happening.
Craft. I see. There's no. I can't discard from market. I can just enter.
Yeah, because you don't have any cards.
Okay, I looked it up. No, I know what you're talking about, but do you want... Let me put it very simply. I never looked at the card graphic. I didn't know it had a piggy bank on it. I looked at the words. That's what I cared about. I never noticed it was a piggy bank. So when you said piggy bank card, I was like, what the heck is that? Because I never looked at the card picture.
The rock became my trap.
So as far as I knew, I mean, you could have called that the Demon Eye Energy card, and I'd be like, yeah, I guess that was a graphic eye. I don't know. I did not look at the graphic. I was too busy reading the card's words, so I never looked at its graphic. As far as it being on Beers' turn, you guys take your turns too fast. I'm not really processing it. It's not a complaint necessarily. I'm just not noticing.
I am dead.
Hey, how dare they? Well,
you are dead.
Why'd they shoot
you're
twice?
Double dead.
Why'd they shoot twice?
Because when they come in, they get to attack a dude in their space, regardless of who they are, I think.
Oh. Okay.
And then they additionally get to do a ranged attack because they're the ranger.
Beers, what cards are in the market for you?
3 monsters and shield sword card. Shield and 2 swords.
3 monsters.
Yes.
Essler, how many monster cards are there?
4.
Yeah. But he's right about the shield sword card, which, by the way, used to be a crafting cards. Remember that? That was the crafting card.
There's
It
now
turned,
shield sword card.
it turned into the shield sword card that Beers is talking about for me.
Now, I used the study to get that card. The crafting card.
But it's not there now.
Sweet.
There is no crafting card now. That's the thing.
Yeah, because he got
my
it.
deck, I believe.
Oh, you got it. Wait, you started seeing it? I thought you didn't see it. Huh.
It should be in my deck now.
Okay, I thought it was invisible to you.
Probably because he tried crafting something.
Maybe like updated.
The game caught up with the fact that, oh, this card is here.
Yeah, if you press 3 and go to my deck, you can see it in there.
Okay. Wait, 3? I can see other people's decks.
Yeah.
How?
Not that I know of.
I mean, I'm seeing mouse deck right now because that's the.
There's a
oh wait, there's a little arrow.
Oh yeah, there's a left right.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. But yeah, Shika, to answer your question, I mentioned this before I started the stream, but I guess before I started the video fully, but I don't think you were there for it. And also I mentioned in the general chat of the Discord server today, if you were looking there. But yeah, we have a messy head today. It feels like mud, so really bad actually. Which is why I didn't pay attention to the graphic at that time. So when you say, Tucker, are you okay? I don't really know if I'm okay. But yeah, I did mention this. This is nobody paid attention. Oh well. It's okay. It's a bit of a shame because I was like, I actually slept really well, so I don't really know why this is happening. But I was actually really disappointed by this because I was like, well, I'm going to be playing a strategic card board game today because this was already preordained. Essler does not have a day off for any of my stream days this week. So that's why we're streaming today. Because his only days off are when I would normally not work. So I had to move a stream to Monday. But then I felt weird today. And I was like, dang it. Because that's really bad timing. I'm not really active in Discord. Oh, that's okay, Cosmo. Came in 5 minutes ago. That's okay, Shika. But yeah, it's a shame though, because this is like a strategic game day, and then the head doesn't work. That's a bad day for that to happen. But also, we're not good at these. Admittedly, we're not great with these games in the first place. The only reason I accept a review key is because this is multiplayer PvE. Since this is multiplayer co-op, I was okay with it. But yeah, this game is actually more complicated than I initially thought. I'm starting to get the hang of things here. A little bit, but... So yeah, if you're someone... Okay, so...
You can just stab all the remaining heroes, I believe.
I gotta do some moving.
Yeah, it's just the ranger and the beast room now.
I kind of wish the turns were shorter, but cycled more. We get a lot of cards and we can do a lot of things, and I feel like we should do less things a turn, but have more turns. I feel like that'd be a better flow. This is just a complaint about the game's general flow state, not necessarily this digital version, but this is probably a complaint I'd have with the board game too. Like, there's just a lot of cards to work with it all at once. So a player's turn is kind of long because of that. Oh my gosh, your move options are all over the place.
Because he's got a rat in every room, basically.
Yeah. I'm not sure I like the UI for this digital version. Like, it kind of works when there's a couple actions, but when there's like 7 actions, now it's this giant scroll list of bubbles.
Alright, I murdered everything.
Okay.
Hooray!
That's my turn. Rats are fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it! They never stood a chance.
That's a frog? Okay.
Oh, we unlocked Piggy Bank.
Yay!
Didn't bother to defend. Okay.
I have 2 comics in my backpack.
Punch 4 heroes and live. Did I really?
Oh,
I don't remember
okay.
hitting that many. Okay.
We have to advance individually now.
Okay.
Has 2 comics in their backpack. What does that mean? You had comics? When that happened?
I think that's because I crafted 2 cards.
No, you have books, I think. Probably.
Oh, it's a really
books.
stylistic way of saying you had some books, I guess. Used to read in elementary school. What are these? I don't understand. What? I'm glad you used to read in elementary school, though.
So I think that the used to read is because I got the most books from the library, and the hobbyist is because I used those books 2 times to get cards from the market.
Okay, I mean, I like the little accolades, but it'd be nice if I understood what they meant. Because they're, like, very stylized. Some of them are more easy.
I defeated 4 heroes.
Like, why did I get
That's
Mr.
very
Lonely?
straightforward.
Why did I get Mr. Lonely when I made 5 million nulls? I don't know what that accolade means. Like, don't you miss
maybe you want
you went into a room that had nobody else in it?
I guess?
Struck?
So yeah, I mean, they're just accolades, it's not a big deal, but if they do tie to achievements, though, it'd be nice if they were a little more clear. Since
Okay, so we
achievements
can
do
switch
unlock
characters if we want.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to quickly acquire a food because I am starving.
Oh, you should have eaten before the stream, but okay.
Oh no.
I had a Hershey bar.
That doesn't count.
I'm probably just gonna grab some custard.
Heroes
Okay.
undead.
BRB.
Okay.
I'll go get some water right now then.
Oh, so that's the cap.
Yes, that's how many of each you can have for that specific creature.
Okay. Weren't the rats ranged as well?
They had a range card, yeah.
Yeah. Or are they ranged only because they had a range card? Could I be ranged if I get a range card?
Yeah.
Can I get a range card? Wait,
I assume so.
Can we look at the decks before we pick our character? You know, the card deck for every character?
Don't see a way to do it. We can't bring up the glossary because escape will remove us from the lobby.
Yeah, it looks like it looks... That's... I think you should be able to see the decks of cards for a character before you decide who you want to pick.
Yeah.
That seems like kind of actually a little bit relevant.
Agreed.
Kazu wants to play the Ghosty. They have quite a face, honestly.
The ghosty is cute, yeah. Yeah, BRB. I'm gonna get some water.
Okay. doesn't seem like the world's most complicated game or anything. There are far more complicated board games out there. But this does kind of like dump stuff. Like, dumps a lot of cards, you dumps a lot of actions you can take all at once. I'm not sure I like that cadence. I kind of wish I would only have a few cards to work with, but I get my turnaround faster, I guess. A lot of games are ultimately too complicated, but then don't explain it super well. Well, I already noticed like 2 spelling mistakes in the tutorial stuff. So, they were major mistakes. They didn't like mess up what they were trying to communicate, but I do think there might be a bit more polish that needs to be done with this, given that. I think when it comes to games that are board games, or in this case, a virtual recreation of a board game, it's exceptionally important that your rulebook is airtight. Not only that it's written with proper grammar, and it doesn't have spelling mistakes, but also just that it's really clear and very, very straightforward to understand exactly what they mean. Because that's part of our learning disability. If something doesn't explain anything unclearly, or is like, if anything is being obfuscated from us in an instruction booklet, we generally screech to a halt and get confused. As I said before, it's a learning disability, so I'm not necessarily saying that, developers of board games and stuff, they need to coddle us necessarily. Most people have an easier path of logic than we do, and a lot of people don't get hung up so much on like little incidental details on the side that just don't quite make sense. But if you want to design a game as good as possible, then making it so that even with our learning disability we still understand everything smoothly is, I feel like, a good way of designing a game. Like, if you want to top tier, I feel like you want to make your game as understandable as possible, regardless, of a learning disability or not. I feel like you want to, I feel like you kind of want to make that, like, that's how people can play. So, I feel like you want to be as clear as possible. And if you are clear as possible, then I will probably get confused. I probably won't. We understand for us, we have immensely so stuff that people get quickly takes us a couple minutes, but we try to work on it. Yeah. And it's really weird. It's really weird how often games with tutorials which restrict what you can do, and then they put you through a tutorial, that actually makes us more confused and more unfocused. Like, they're trying to focus us down a narrow hallway, but we're all wondering why the hallway's so narrow and what's in that room over there. Like, it's really odd. I'm waiting for the ad break to end. I actually have a question. I have a question for you all watching. If you're playing a game, whether it be a strategy game or this or that, or a virtual board game or whatever, if you are playing a game that puts you through a tutorial which tunnels and funnels you down a narrow hallway, basically restricting what you can do because, like, it doesn't give you all the game mechanics. Basically, if you guys are going through a tutorial for a game that has a fair number of mechanics, and that tutorial basically just forces you to not pay attention to some of those mechanics, forces you not to interact with them, because it wants you to narrowly go through, like, exactly one thing or this thing or that thing. Does that bother you, or does that work well with you? Does a tutorial that narrows down what it wants you to focus on help you flow, or does it distract you because of the fact that you'd rather just be introduced to everything together? Or are you neutral and you don't care either way? I guess. Also, hi, Sirio. Yeah, I was announcing this yesterday, but I don't blame you for missing it. Essler works every single one of my stream days, but this is a multiplayer game I was going to be doing with him. So I had to move a stream schedule. I had to change the stream schedule so that he could play with me. Christoph says, it depends on how quickly it can be went through. For a game that's slow and long, then it's a disruption of my own pacing. I feel like this tutorial wasn't super long, but it was forced, and I feel like that docks points for me. It was a forced tutorial. It wasn't like me voluntarily deciding to do the tutorial before starting the game properly. It was we had to do tutorial. Everything else was grayed out beforehand. I also don't agree with that idea, by the way. I noticed between the achievements and the whole unlock the stage in order thing. Also, hi, Pierce. I think I noticed, like,
rat noises.
It's hello there, Esther. I feel like this game, I don't like how it's restricting. Like, it's choosing to be a video game, which is kind of a weird statement because, yeah, it's a video game, but it's also first and foremost a board game. If a board game hadn't existed, this game wouldn't exist either. So it's kind of weird to me that it forces you to play the tutorial, and I assume once we hit Let's Roll, are you guys ready? Because I'm just going to say as no. Yeah, as I thought. So,
yeah.
I don't agree with this. I understand that you're trying to gamify the board game a bit more, but I don't like the locked features. I noticed this first with the achievements. If you didn't see this,
just let us have everything.
If you didn't see the beginning of the stream, we went to the achievements page, and the achievements actually unlock cards. So until you do an achievement, you don't get certain cards. So we actually don't have all the cards in the game until we complete all the achievements, and we can't even play a stage until we play the previous stages, including the tutorial.
Could be
unless the original game was a legacy game, then that design just doesn't make sense.
And I feel like in this situation, at the very least, after being the tutorial, I feel like everything here should just be available. Like, you can keep track of which ones I beat and have a little check mark. Like, oh, you haven't beaten number 10, but you did beat 11. There's a check mark. Like, if you want to keep track of which ones I've beaten, sure, that's fine. But why lock all this down?
Could be that there's a storyline that we go through. I don't know.
I guess maybe. The tutorial had characters talking, but it didn't really feel like a storyline. Have a campaign mode of free. This is the only mode, so there's no separation. This is all we got. So, all right, Witch's Cauldron. I mean, I don't mind that there's pre-setups and stuff. I just find it weird that we have to play in order. But yeah, the achievements is the bigger problem, though, because why limit the player's card list until they do achievements? Again, the board game didn't work that way. That's one thing I was noticing reading over the PDF. It wasn't mentioning like, hey, make sure your players don't have all the cards until they achieve certain objectives in playing multiple games. It doesn't say that. That's something they added for the game.
Some games do that.
Really? Interesting. Well, this one doesn't.
Yeah, legacy board games have those mechanics. Like Gloomhaven.
Yeah, also, Gloomhaven was fun.
What is 6 there? It's a pup. Is that another null?
But this doesn't have that.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and select this one, since I can't otherwise. I mean, there are stories. I guess there's sort of a campaign. Like, let's see here. Witch's Cauldron. You have no idea how hard it is to find a dungeon that has no necromancer for a landlord. Sure, they offer you great rates if you don't mind waking up undead with your head stitched out of Rhino's armpit. So personally, I would choose a witch instead any day. Yes, they are known for being a little eccentric, but who can blame them? If I was living on a very strict frog-based diet, another spelling mistake.
Yeah, there's a few typos, yeah.
Yeah, there are a few typos in this, and I just don't know why. Like, it's weird, because a video game should be very tight with its text, but I get too hangry from time to time. I too get hangry from time to time, so... Special rules, lunchtime delight event. This event token marks the room where the witch's cauldron is located. Every time you draw a witch card, the witch asks for frog stew. If you have a frog token in the room with the witch's cauldron, you please her appetite discard the frog and nothing else happens. If you don't have a frog, she curses you, and all the players must immediately discard a tactics card of their choice from their hand. This is another reason why I don't understand why the stages are locked. Every stage has a gimmick, right? What if I wanted to play a certain stage's gimmick and not like, that's cool. I like the idea that every one of these stages has some sort of event gimmick, but I feel like I should be able to choose which event gimmicks I want to play with.
I mean, it could be the major scenarios are harder, so...
Or if you don't want a gimmick, yeah. Well, if you just hate it. But you have to still beat it to get to the next stage, so... Add rookies. Oh yeah, that's the one hero type that's just an
Yeah.
advantage to you. But yeah, I'll let you guys pick the difficulty this time.
I feel like trying challenging could be good, but like family for our first actual match.
I think
either family with no rookies or challenging with rookies.
Challenging with rookies. It's a normal difficulty. That's like there's also defaults to rookies on. So let's do challenging because that's a normal intended difficulty. So we should do at least one game on that for the video.
Yes. And if we trounce it, we can try the next one without the rookies.
Hello, dear. Please don't forget to bring me the frogs I need today. Maybe you should cut back on the frog soup diet and try to eat more healthy. Goblin very judgmental of your nutritional habits. Eating what? Who said that? Oh. You know what? Whatever. Just bring me what I asked for or else. Sorry, ma'am. You don't need to ask me twice. Here's some books randomly. Yeah, there's like a light story to this, which I guess is the reason they might be organizing these, like, you have to play in a certain order, but I feel like the story is such a light detail in this that that's not a good excuse, but, you know. Play Stolen Sewers. Okay.
Story.
What's that?
I think they're adding story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So choose where you go.
Okay, this is really awkward. Do you guys know how to move up and down with your movement? Because the only way I can do it is if I turn the camera sideways and then strafe.
I'm just keeping the camera fixed.
I have to strafe to, like, move up and down.
Yeah, that's why I'm just keeping the camera fixed in a
honestly, Sam.
Above
this
the whole
camera
map.
sucks. I want to explain, streamers. This is my range of movement. I can literally put the dungeon upside down. But if I'm trying to go, like, more horizontal, like, this is the limit. Like, it stops here. I don't understand this camera. After playing Tabletop Simulator, it makes me cringe. Oh, there is a way to go up and down. Oh no, I got the Q and E.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That is alright. I guess it's a way. Okay. Anyways, I have a sewer now.
I mean, you can choose to start in the sewer or the beast trainer room.
Okay, there's one major mechanic to this game that I don't quite understand.
You have two place of dudes.
The heroes drop in anywhere, so what is it? I don't really get to, like, be tactical too much. I will place one in each, though, yeah. But, like, where do I know where to be? Because the heroes can literally drop in anywhere, so I just have to, like, react to them, I guess. I guess it's the advantage of the fact you can have multiple, though. You can kind of spread them out. Yeah, so I definitely think that the restrictions this game provides on, like, the cards being locked by achievements, the stages being locked behind the last stage you played, just very strange decisions. I feel like they wanted to... I feel like the developers were really concerned about gamifying this board game, like the video gamifying this board game, but they went overboard with it. That's what it feels like. Now, gamifying a board game is fine, mind you. There's some really useful features, like, again, like hitting one in the scene and everything. By the way, when I hit 1, I see a list of... Is that the order the heroes are going to enter from?
I think that's just the available things in the deck.
Okay. I was just wondering, is that the order that they show up in? Left to right. And also the witch is upset.
I don't think so.
Okay. What does Essler think? Oh, that's the witch's room. Okay.
It wouldn't tell us that, because we wouldn't know in the board game.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, we would know whether or not to put someone in jail.
That's true. I guess I can't use the gel card, because there's... Oh, wait, no, I can. I can use the gel card.
Yeah, it spawns a hero and puts them in jail.
Okay, So, okay, here's a question. When they activate room effects, does it have to be the room the Noel is standing in, or is it any room?
Yes.
Any room a null is in.
Okay. And what are the activate effects for each room?
Looks like sewers makes a frog, which is important for this scenario.
Very true, but do I have to move to a room to know what its activation icon is? I can't just look that up? Wait, hold on. Maybe I can.
Oh,
wait.
you know what each
No, it's
room
in the
does.
guide.
That's in the glossary.
You hit the 2 key. Hit the 2 key, actually.
Oh yeah, that also does it.
Also, it's not... That actually is not in the glossary, because I'm asking about room effects, and remember, that doesn't tell you based
The room
on...
effects are in the glossary.
Yeah, it's the room icons that are like the swords and bones that aren't in the glossary.
Where's the room effects in the glossary?
Let's see. Help, dungeon rooms, production rooms. And then as the icons for each they produce.
That's right. Wait. Not true. No, well... Okay, the monster room...
That's true.
Oh, wait, okay, I see. Wait. Is that every room, though? It's not listing all the room types. It's just listing some.
That's the production rooms.
And the crafting rooms. Okay, I guess it does list them all, then. Okay. Okay, just trying to see what rooms we have right now. Okay. I'm going to... Did the devs make mobile games first before this one? Oh. I see why you're saying that. Because of the locked up things. Don't know! Here. You want to do the research while I try to take my turn? Here, why don't you do some research for me, Serial? Be my research person. Here's the game page. You can look up the devs there. Brew Games is the original board game developer, and YamCap Games are the ones who actually made the video game. So, YamCap. Okay. Now let me see. I want to make nulls. That's what I want to do.
I'm pretty sure that's Yarn Cat, not Yam Cat.
Okay, whatever. I was just reading it real quickly so I could get back to the game.
Did you just whatever a cat?
Wait. I'm trying to remember. See, I kind of want a frog, but I don't want to waste the movement.
I mean, you can move a null that isn't in the sewers and then activate the sewers.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, you can move the other null.
Okay, I'm gonna make some nulls first, though. How close am I? Oh, I have to do 2 moves to get to the vault. That's no fun. I want to make a coin. I could make a coin. Actually, 2 movements, activate, make coin, make 3 nulls is still more efficient than making 2 nulls, so...
Now you could move and make a frog and move then make a coin. That's 2 cards. And you get a frog and a coin.
As long as I don't move the null out of the sewer, right?
Yeah, so you could probably move the one that's in the base trainer instead.
Move him to here.
Yep.
Then that here.
Then, yeah.
Now there's a frog. It's just a frog there. And then do it again.
Yep.
Okay. And then activate. I mean, I can do either or, but I'm going to do the coin. I helped by making a frog either way. Since I guess we need them or the rich gets mad. By the way, the game didn't say what curses do, but I assume they're bad.
It simply debuffed the whole everyone. Did not say specifically.
It did say specifically.
Oh, it did?
It makes everybody discard a card.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was a tactics card specifically. Which
That's
I guess
a card
is the
in your
cards
hand.
in our hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Another reason to use all your cards, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna visit your room. Hello. I want to get near the prison so I can start killing people for coins.
You can kill a person for a coin right now.
I can?
Hey, make another
I
coin.
think oh no, that's the sorceress.
I was going to say, I don't think we want to kill our landlord, but alright.
Nah, that's not a.
I don't blame you, though.
enemy
They look
wizard.
like the wizard, though, don't they? Especially from this angle. Should I make a coin or a frog? I'll let you guys pick.
Frog.
Yeah, frog.
Okay, there's 2 frogs now. And, should I'm gonna go ahead and make a hero, Geld. I'll attack them next turn, probably.
Okay. Like, there's not much risk to making to
You
getting
probably
noticed.
attack them right now.
No, I can't.
You just got 3 more cards.
It seems I brought my lockpicks for no reason. You're literally a gel. I think you needed them.
By doing that, you've gained 3 cards, so you can
Oh,
probably
right.
attack them.
I forgot that. Yeah, I
You
can.
got another move and activate.
Okay, how many
Hey, you
nulls
got
do I
another
have right now?
skill.
Oh, I have 5 of 7. If I make more nulls right now, it'd be a waste, wouldn't it? Or
Yeah.
should I do it anyways, because I'll lose the card?
I mean, I don't see why not. But yeah, if
Yeah.
a null dies, you won't get the maximum value.
I can always just keep coins around and use them later, though. So.
Yeah, you can just save it to use later because you
Uh,
don't have to discard it.
Okay, move them here. Activate room or special ability.
And you can make another coin.
Make a coin.
Yeah, we've got 2 frogs.
Yeah.
We should be fine with that.
Make a coin. Honestly, the nulls are kind of good because you can make treasure. You can make coins in the treasure room, and that's usually centralized, so it's a great place to spawn the nulls.
I wonder, do we have to move the frogs to the
Yeah,
apothecary?
probably. Probably have to pick one up.
Yes, we do.
So that'll probably be my job because I'm the mobile one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there, and then they drop the coin, so I can also make a null over there. Now that's actually fine. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, you've got 2 slots free, so you can just save it in case the null dies.
Do you want me to refresh the market? I don't know what's up. Okay, wait. Hold on. The potions. What are the
No.
potions
we
symbol
have
mean?
2 potions and 3 beasts.
Okay, new question. Both of the potions start with an eyeball over 3 cards. What's that mean?
All potions do that. That lets you look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and you get any cards that have a symbol on it that match what it shows next to it.
Oh, but if none
So
of
the left one,
yeah.
you look at the top 3 cards, and any cards that have shield on it, you draw to your hand.
Okay, there's a risk factor though, because the first 3 cards they may not have that symbol, which means I wouldn't get a card.
Correct.
Okay.
So if you have a deck that has a bunch of defendy cards, then you would want that potion.
Oh, what does my deck hold?
Press free.
Yeah.
It holds a lot of swords.
There, you're a swordium spawny.
And like my deck has sword on like almost every card.
Mine has 2. Well, wait. Do I only have 4? Do I have more than 4? Wait, do I only have 4 cards? That's weird.
Those
Those are the
are
cards that
the
are left
ones
in
you
your deck.
haven't drawn.
Oh shoot! I want to see my whole deck.
Yeah, there are 10 cards in my deck. 2 of them don't have a sword on it.
Wait, is there any way to see my whole deck? Not just what's available to me, but like literally just see my whole deck so I can remember what my deck's made
I
of?
don't believe so until you end your turn.
I mean, they're
and it-
great. Okay, this is bad. Actually, I don't like this. So look at this. These grayed out cards are cards I do have, but I don't have them right now, right?
Those are cards you've played.
Yeah, I like the grayed out effect.
Yeah.
I don't see why they're pixelated.
That's what I was gonna say. I think the
Yeah.
grayed out effect is great because if a card was grayed out, you could still read it, but it's grayed out, so you know you don't have it. But they pixelated it, so I can't see the icons on these cards.
Yeah. There's genuinely no valid reason why they would be pixelated.
Right now, I
Yeah,
want to
very
look up the
gloomy
icons
crap.
so I can understand if a potion would benefit me or not, and I can't tell. This game has weird decisions, right? But yeah, so if you want to remember what cards you have, you gotta do it before you play them, or you just can't look at them, I guess. Yeah, there's genuinely no reason to blur them. Why did they do that?
Well, do
Like, it would make more sense to blur the cards that are in your deck. Because the other cards are in your discard pile, which you can just pick up and look at.
Yeah. Oh man, there are some really questionable decisions here. Anyways, I'm gonna end my turn. Do you want me to refresh the market? I was wondering if I should keep potions around or not. I feel like
We
yes.
don't need that shield potion.
I really like the attack potion. I don't think anybody benefits from the shield potion.
Yeah, no one has shield in their deck.
Okay.
I think beasts are very good.
All right, I'm gonna leave it like that. There you go. Now there's
We have
meatball
the-
card.
Yeah, there's a spawny card, yeah.
We have the room to summon bones right next to the room to spend them.
Oh no, she's just gonna take that. What?
Oh no.
That's rude. See, this is... But we couldn't... I don't like that! We couldn't even respond to that, because there's a one treasure chest.
That's why you got pre-trap rooms, but we
I
haven't
guess,
had the
yeah, I
chance
guess
to.
that's why you do traps.
But your turn was first, and you don't do that.
Wait, I'm kind of curious. If we lose the 4 treasure chests, we lose the game. What do the other treasure chests do? What happens if we lose those?
Oh.
Like, the game never explained that. What's the point?
I do believe that was in the glossary.
Okay, just take that too if you want. I mean... here's the thing that bothers me.
Oh, they took one of my cards, so I have to discard a card now.
Okay, here's the thing that bothers me. We had one turn, and then a bunch of heroes ganged up on us and took a bunch of stuff. And mind you, I had one turn. You guys had no turns.
Yeah, they spawn after each player's turn.
But there's no time to respond to
We
that.
all have to discard.
There's no time to respond. Wait, what am I discarding? Am I discarding...
That's what traps are.
No,
Those
no, no,
are
no,
your
no, no.
cards in
No,
your
like,
hand.
is this like a permanent discard? I'll never see this card again for this round? Or this
No,
game?
it goes in your discard.
This is just discarding from your current hand.
Oh. So I just start with 4 cards next turn?
Yeah, just for next turn.
Okay. I mean... I think I can do without 1 coin card, that's fine. In real life, cards don't get blurred. That's the thing, Mono. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I should be able to just... I don't see why you couldn't just look at your discard pile and be like, when you're playing physically. Hi there, Reese. How you doing today?
I don't know which one to get rid of. I like the
You
move.
gotta keep all your getting licked by a frog.
Okay, Sirio has an update for us. Thank you, Sirio. Apparently the devs are Brazilian. The studio is based in Canada. They seem to only made a few PC games, mostly seeming competent but on the simpler side. Okay. Bullseye, baby. No. They really celebrate shooting one of my
Imp
nulls. Brazil mentioned.
So they're going to summon... They're going to be summoning 4 dudes every turn.
Right, that's because of the difficulty we chose.
Yeah, because each card summons 2 dudes.
Rip me. Well, I don't think they did a terrible job with this, but I just feel like there's some really... Sirio, question. Those other games they made, were any of those board game or card making conversions? Like they made... Were any of them like, what are the other video games they made, like conversions of board games or card games? Or is this their first time doing like here's a physical game and we made it a video game? I think that's the real question. Yeah, I guess you really need to trap. Wait, what if you're playing with a bunch of characters that don't have traps, though?
Seems
Then you just accept that stuff happens,
I guess so.
and you deal with the consequences.
activating the workshop spawns a trap. And it seems like the trap icon on the card is I can just place a trap anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I never saw... When I had the activate room... Oh, I was never in the workshop, that's why.
Yeah, if you're in the workshop specifically, you can just
Is there anywhere? Yeah, let me look at the activate.
No, that's just the activate for it.
So the activate. Oh yeah, I see. It just makes a trap. Okay. And what does the activate in the workshop do? Or not the workshop, the forge? I spend a coin and I get a hammer.
Yeah, you buy a hammer card.
Because I can go get a coin and move it over there technically.
But there are no hammer cards in the market right now.
Oh, is that? Oh, it's a hammer card. That's a thing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, weapons.
Oh, I thought...
There are no weapons in the market.
I thought it would just make a weapon exist because I put a coin in.
Yeah, but there are none to make exist right now.
So that's the market. Is that also... That's what they meant when they said the offer deck or something, right?
Yeah.
So what happens if you put a coin in right now? Nothing at all? Just a waste of your money? Okay. You know what would be kind of cool then? It'd be nice if the activate effect for the forge had a big X over it, because you can't do anything with it right now.
You can move coins over there if you want.
I know, but you can't use the activate effect, so...
There you go, that's someone for you in murder next time.
I'll make another coin. I'll let the other Knoll just keep making frogs, but honestly, unfortunately... I mean, I could move, I guess. I just can't move super fast. Strassov says, I feel extra sad now the Brazilian dev didn't give regional pricing to Brazil. Oh, are you kidding me? Like, why wouldn't they? It's $1 more expensive than USA. What the heck, man? Well, that's not Brazilian broness. They're not being bros now, they're Brazilians. What the heck?
Wow.
Reminder, everybody, Brazil is a poorer economy, so a lot of times games are given adaptive pricing for countries like Brazil, where they are actually cheaper there than compared to other countries, but that is because the Brazilian income is lower, so it makes more sense. Basically, if people in Brazil had to spend, USD prices on games, they would basically be blowing all their money away that they've been earning. It would be very bad for them. It's not worth doing it. It's like for a Brazilian person buying like a $60 game, like a $60 USD game. That's like if we had to buy. That's like if you were in America and like, oh, I'm gonna buy this game. It's $150. Yeah, I'll buy this $150 game. Like that's basically how it is for Brazil when it comes to games if they don't have adaptive pricing.
Alright, I completely forgot I should have been moving frogs into the apothecary.
Yeah.
Do I want this Steam game, or do I want a couch?
Yeah, like it's kind of like that, yeah. I want to buy this video game or something that is equally priced in my country that is actually, like, kind of valuable. That was very Brazilian of them. Yeah, so Xerio says, I don't think they made any official board games in a video game before, but a previous game they made was Dice Crypt. That sounds familiar, Dice Crypt. Which is a video board game, but I'm not sure there's a physical version of it. I've heard of Dice Crypt, though. Let me look that up.
Now we have a frog in the vault. So that can be moved to the apothecary easily.
I don't think that their conversion here is bad, necessarily, but it's made some really dumb decisions. Oh yeah,
we can choose where the rookie goes.
Dice Crypt actually has some similarities to this game. Take a look if you want. I just put it in the Steam description.
Either way, the rookie is walking into a trap.
Yeah.
The rookie is lost. Where should they go? What do you mean? You can control where they go?
Yeah, the forge or the workshop.
The rookie is such a rookie. He enters a dungeon and is like, "Hey, monster, where should I be headed to like be a hero and stuff?" And he's just asking the monster.
Dead.
What should the rookie drop?
Drop an item as well.
I mean, we have enough frogs, but
no, we have plenty. Bone is right next to where it needs to go already.
Oh,
I made a bone. Oh, there's another rookie. The apothecary, or let's not put them in the room with the one.
Apothecary means it's the frog in the room it needs to be in, so that seems fine.
Rude.
Just kill him for a.
You chose to kill me.
Hey, they were going to loot the chest and kill a rat. You were in both rooms.
You chose to kill me.
Yes, I did. Get wrecked, nerd.
So also, I mean, the mouse is also, or the rat is also good at moving because they can spawn and move together. So
this is true.
have to admit, the gameplay interface, the fact that it's hard to move things around is too bad, because I want to move things around. You know why? I feel like the full zoom out of the entire dungeon, it's too muddy for me. I mean, I can hit 1 and 2 to get more precise information, but I really want to zoom in and get more better information. But I can't zoom in efficiently. This isn't Tabletop Simulator where it's real quick to just zoom in on part of the table. It takes too much effort to move around, really. Honestly, all I need to do was just hijack the code from Tabletop Simulator for its camera controls, and this game would have been fine for that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why they did this weird version. I mean, good to do.
The camera really does big oof.
What's confusing to me is that everything here is explicitly 3D modeled, so why can't I turn the camera more horizontal? Why is it forced me to only have a vertical view, basically? Like, I realize that if I go too horizontal, I won't be able to see all the details, but, I mean, I don't see why the camera shouldn't have that freedom. Especially when I could turn the environment upside down. Oh my, that's very glitchy. Yeah, I see this game, Christos says, I see this game costing R115 for me and be like, hello, I'm not paying that. Bad comparison to make, but meanwhile, Silksong costing 60 Brazilian real, aka half the price. Christos, give us a random ordinary item in Brazil as reference. If you went to if you went out for food and you spent 115 Brazilian real, what could you get for it? Or a furniture store or something like that, or a grocery store, or something. Like, give me an equivalent, so I understand the power of the Brazilian real a bit better.
Yeah, you need to kill that rookie for a frog. So your apothecary doesn't get mad.
Does she have to be activate-handed, the frog, or can it just be in her room?
It just needs to be in her room, it looks like. And when
There
the
is no
card
activate
activates...
give a frog.
Yeah, but she gives you
buying a potion.
Yeah, for buying a potion, but if you just leave it there, I guess that'll satisfy her other condition.
Yeah, it's basically if she doesn't have a frog in her room when the card is drawn, then she gets mad.
Okay.
So just, you want to leave a frog in there.
I only have 7 rats.
I just realized I should double check because I actually didn't. Yeah, so I definitely think this game is overpriced too. I mean, it's good that it's on discount right now, but its normal price is $20 USD. I feel like this has a few too rough edges for $20. I feel.
Oh, greed. Yeah. Get wrecked with
Something's foul that they smelled is their own death.
Nothing like the fresh frog.
MVP.
The witch is pleased. You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, she consumed that frog last week. Gotta get another one over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, she wants more frogs forever. Oh, you have enough spare yeens that you can use the money.
I do.
Yeah.
I got one shot, so
You get full value out of that.
I guess I'll just use the coin in the vault to make some more.
Yeah, Vault's a good location.
Very central.
And there's 2 heroes alive in the beast room right now.
Oh wait, there's no coin in the vault right now.
Oh, there is no coin there right now.
Ah.
Oh, see, I'm glad I was able to undo that, fortunately. I wasn't sure
Because
if I
I
could.
moved it down.
You moved it down?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's in the...
Oh, why'd you do that?
Closer to the forge for later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you could move to there, because that's also...
Yeah, and
next
you can
to where
move
that road's
activate.
gonna be.
And put a coin down.
Oh,
That's it.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, activate Vault, move down. Seems good.
No, I have to move first.
No, you can do it in
Or I
any
think if
order.
you just move a knoll into that room, you could also spawn them there.
I guess I could, but you were trying to move that coin, so now I can't touch it. You wanted to do something with it. That's your coin.
Yeah,
You're
that's
removing it. Okay.
And they're all our coins.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll make a coin here, though.
Yeah, you could make a coin there and move it down with you.
Also, good to have confirmed that we can, in fact, do these in any order.
I could. I wanted to centralize the null still, but
Got 2 in the vault, so spreading them out can't hurt.
I do have 2. Thanks.
Sure
I
can.
had 1. Yeah, moved with coin. No. But spawn
Many knolls.
there, and then
Many.
Uh-oh, there's a wizard.
Who cares?
Oh,
I do, 'cause I only have
he
one
did-
knowledge.
Oh, no, it doesn't
Okay.
matter.
it does.
So he-
Wait, how does he? What is it? Random? What they? I wonder how in the board game.
No,
like, what
because
makes it? Determine
Because
who
he's a
attacks?
wizard, he set himself free, and then he was able to use his base attack.
No, I understand
Yeah.
that, but how does he? How does it decide whether it shot you or me? Because we were both in the room.
That I think it's random. Maybe it's turn player.
But if it's random, then how's it work in the board game? How do you roll that?
In the board game, it's probably we choose.
Really? Check the rulebook. I gave you the PDF.
That's how most board games handle that.
I'm gonna look
If
it up.
it's arbitrary, then you choose.
I'm gonna look it up. Because it is not actually arbitrary. If he had killed you, I could have attacked him. Now I can't. Not arbitrary at all in this situation. It actually mattered a lot.
That's not what arbitrary means.
Oh.
Arbitrary means that there's no particular drive for them to choose anything over the other. And so the choice between the two of them has no actual distinction.
Can you help me look at the PDF?
I don't have it.
I think that. I linked it in the PC.
Does nobody out there have it?
Huh? Does nobody out where have it?
In the chat?
I can. I mean, the chat could help me, I guess, if you don't want to help me, but. Chat, do you want to help me? Because Essler doesn't want to help me? Question mark? I'm confused. I'm trying to find information, and I can't. I'm not very good at reading this. I'm simply trying to figure out, in the rulebook for the actual board game, how does the hero determine who they attack? Esther, do you not want to help me? What was that question for? I don't understand.
I didn't think that I would be the fastest to be able to do it.
Oh. Okay, it seems like with
Heroes
hero
Invasion.
attacks, it seems like with hero attacks, instead of just explaining how it works, they give like an example on this PDF. Like, here's an example turn of what things will do, and it's like it doesn't tell me just what they do. It gives me like an example turn.
It
So-
doesn't say what it just says they attack. So it's probably a player choose.
Attack. Exhaust the hero to attack a monster by flipping it to the exhausted side.
That's
Yeah.
all I can read too.
Yeah,
It
it's
just says
arbitrary.
that. But what did you get? But it doesn't. Does it actually explicitly say whether the player gets to decide?
It's arbitrary, so the player decides.
Yeah.
Because the rules tell you, the player reading the rule book,
Attack.
to
Exhaust
exhaust
hero to
the
attack the monster.
dude and then get rid of a monster.
Huh.
So the player chooses a monster in that room.
Okay. Which player chooses, though, because of how turns work?
I assume the turn player.
Whoever. That's also arbitrary.
So this is actually very important. You realize why this matters, right?
Yeah, that means that the digital implementation chose not to maintain arbitrariness. And instead just made it RNG.
Yeah, so just to put this in perspective, everyone, as far as we can read from the rules of the actual board game, if we were playing the actual board game right now and this exact same turn order and scenario happened, when that wizard attacked, I would be able to pick if it attacked my knoll or the ratkin. But in this digital version of the game, the wizard just decided for himself.
Yeah.
I have a huge problem with that.
They added more RNG to a strategy board game.
They've actually messed up my turn because I was not able to make a choice that I could have in the board game. Because now that guy's just alive, I was going to attack him. But now I don't have a knoll in that room because he attacked the knoll. I would have had him attack Essler's rat. Because that mattered a lot less. But yeah, now my turn's messed up. Great! I mean, I can still get a knoll over there.
And now you need to get like a whole other dude over there.
Yeah, but now I have to get him all the way over there. And now I'm also down 6-7 again instead of having 7. I also lose a guy. Now I'm 6-7.
Do you have another spawn from coin card? Because there is a coin in that room.
You missed... No,
oh, yeah,
what?
you do.
Wait, can I spawn
But
nulls?
you need a knoll in that room.
Yeah, I need a knoll in the room, though,
you
right?
don't. I'm pretty sure you just consume a coin to summon the monster.
No, that's not how it works, as we saw earlier in this turn.
No, I can only do it in the bottom room because that's where a null is.
Okay, because I saw there was multiple options earlier.
It also would be a waste because I'd be using I want to summon 3 nulls and I get 1 null. That'd be a waste. I wouldn't do it. When heroes charge, they move closer to the vault. If there's a tie, heroes choose. Oh, you were looking at the rules too? What's a tie? What do you mean by that?
It's arbitrary. Which means, like, if there's a hero over in the forge on the left side, they could either go up or down, and both would get them 1 closer to the treasury.
Oh.
Yeah.
So in that case, we would choose which way they go.
So anytime a hero's decision is really just either or, the players get to pick for it.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing this game.
But
so that also means that every time a hero moves towards the vault in this digital version of the game, and the vault is equally distant from 2 different directions, when the hero is randomly picking a direction, that's again introducing an RNG element where normally the players could pick.
Yeah, they are removing player choice.
So they're removing player choice in a game where sometimes stuff just happens and you can't control it anyways.
In a strategy board game, yes.
Yeah, I got a lot of problems with that. But anyways, let me waste all the cards I got by summoning the gel person just to kill him, I guess. All right.
That's the wizard.
You want me to summon a coin or do you want me to summon a frog?
Frog. More frog.
Yeah, can't hurt to have more frogs to move over.
I actually think, I had a few quibbles with this game, locking the cards and behind achievements, and how it's blurring out my deck when a card's not available, even if I want to look at it, and, of course, how we're forced to go through the stages in a certain order, rather than actually play the game how we want, how you would do it. Because in a board game, you could just set up how you wanted to play. You wouldn't be, restricted. I had a problem with all that, but actually, I think I have the biggest problem with this idea that the heroes are doing RNG movements when normally the players would be controlling them in the board game.
Do you have another one of this card?
What's that?
Do you have another one of this card?
The one where I move and then do an activate? Yeah, I have one.
Yeah. More. Okay. Then you might want to use the activate on your knoll to kill the wizard, and then move your bottom knoll to the other room.
Stupid.
So then you can kill everyone.
Yeah.
Wait, everyone?
Yeah. Because you can use your other move and activate to activate your null to kill one of the dudes in the bottom room. And then you have your punch to make the coin.
Like, activate is used more than just to activate a room ability. It's like you can move again or attack.
Oh, it's whatever your thing is.
Do you want me to move something there, like the coin?
That's 2 traps.
You might as well move the... No, you might...
Or a trap.
You might as well move the coin.
Yeah, get the coin closer to the forge.
And then we'll have 2 coins close-ish to the forge.
So now you can attack. And then stabby.
Okay.
Not much reason to
you
use
can
that, but you can
discard
keep it.
that or not, or you can just keep it, or you can just discard it just to discard it.
I guess I chose that by accident. I actually was trying to mouse over more. It's okay.
Oh.
Yay, I died again.
Oh no.
Oh, he died.
That one's been trapped.
The rookie's lost. Why do I get to pick? Isn't this like a group decision? I guess because I had a turn recently.
It's your turn, but we can just like choose.
So where should the rookie go? Should I just put him in the room with the trap?
Yeah, they'll die right away.
And then we'll get something for free.
Man, if you'd only let me...
Is that the study?
That is the study. You can make a book.
We should put a book there.
I made a book. Also, Vossen, sorry, still processing. Thank you, Sirio. Oh, sorry, Vossen, are you getting confused? Cosmo says, so what I'm getting with this is the physical game better. If you want to actually have the full experience of keep the heroes out and have the full player freedom the game would allow you to have in multiple ways, like having all the cards available to you, being able to set up the board however you like, you know, and also, of course, being able to see your cards when they're in the discard pile, and, of course, being able to actually control where the heroes are going in arbitrary choices, which is what the game is supposed to do. Yeah, play the physical version. The video game actually takes away a bunch of features, and also, well, yeah, just takes away a bunch of features, and locks some of the features behind, you gotta play this first, or whatever. Listen, if this wasn't originally a physical board game, if this was just a digital game they came up with and they wanted to have locked stuff and stuff, okay, fine. But the board game, the physical board game sets a precedent that this game fails to meet. That's the problem. You know? Boston says, I tried reading the rulebook. You said I think I need more time to answer exactly what you... It's okay. We did get an answer, and also I understand it's a little hard to read, isn't it? I don't really like how it's laid out.
I'm gonna go move a froggy over to the apothecary.
Okay.
I've got 2 imps.
You got quite a track.
I've got 2 imps up here. I'll move 1. Stabbing
Is
the
there
rat.
anyone you can attack?
Nope. The only heroes down in the beast tamer room.
Yeah, I would suggest either play the physical game. You know what, actually? I'm going to check something. I'm really curious now. We were discussing how this is kind of doesn't function as well as Table Up Simulator. I'm suddenly wondering something. Let me check something. I'm going to do a little research. I apologize if I've been too negative today. Today's been a bit hard for me. Just existing is hard today. So, it's hard to exist with a muddled brain. Knew it. Okay, you want to know something? I have a recommendation for everyone. Oh. Oh!
Hmm?
Oh, I just started saying extra interesting. I'm not certain... Okay, once you finish with your turn, I don't want to block the screen while you're doing things, but I will show something.
I'll just finish moving this froggy to the apothecary.
Existing does seem to be... It's hard when you can't think straight. You can only focus on one thing at a time.
There we go. Oh no.
Oh no.
You are die.
My guy.
Ah, there goes another treasure.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
two
no.
treasures.
I am die.
Rude.
Okay, I'm gonna show the thing. Yeah, so if you guys want to play this game, I actually don't recommend spending $20 on an inferior product compared to the physical game, when you could just get Tabletop Simulator, which I recommend anyways, because it's pretty cool. But yeah, keep the heroes out, plus boss battles, because apparently there's an expansion, which I don't know if this digital version even has.
I will say the digital version does have a demo.
It does have a... That's true. But yeah, I'd recommend just playing this on TTS. Since it seems to have an expansion available as well. Sure tries not brave. Because with playing the Tabletop Simulator version, you could actually have it, you know, play the way that it should be played, you know? You have control over it. You have control over how you want to play it.
Like, I see nothing that this adds that you can't get from Tabletop Simulator version.
Yeah, this version is free asterisk. Asterisk because you may not own Tabletop Simulator, but let me just say, let me put this out into perspective. Tabletop Simulator costs 20 USD. Keep the Heroes Out costs 20 USD when it's not on sale. They're literally the same price, but if you get Tabletop Simulator, you can play a better version of Keep the Heroes Out. Admittedly, you don't get all the animations and the models, but you do get the core gameplay in a superior product. So
that doesn't support the dev, though.
I'm going to compare this to the digital version of Gloomhaven. You get a lot more out of Gloomhaven, and the digital version adds a whole random roguelike mode that the physical board game doesn't have.
Yeah, you get more out of the digital version of the board game than you get from the board game.
It's like $10 more expensive than this game, but you get so much more out of it comparatively, content-wise. You're gonna get so much more for a fraction of the price increase.
I will agree, but I didn't Keep the Heroes Out. Actual digital version we're playing right now does actually support the dev. If you play Tabletop Simulator, play the version there, that doesn't support the dev. But you know what I would say? If you're interested in supporting the dev, but also playing a fun game with friends, buy the physical game, then go play it on TTS. Yeah, that way you're supporting the dev and playing the better version that you can play online with friends. That's what I suggest.
I agree. Yeah. That would be the best course of action.
That would be the guiltless way that also gives you the best experience, I think.
Yes.
But also, Chris Oz, I was curious. I asked you a question earlier. I think you may have missed it. When you mentioned that this game costs 115 Brazilian real, and you were like, "Hell no, I'm not playing that." I wanted to ask you, what random thing in your life costs 115 real? Like, you go to the store, that costs 115 real, or you know that. Just give me a frame of reference as to what 115 real can get you, if you can give me an example. Because I was trying to figure out what exactly was that like, because if you give me like some common item we all buy, no matter where we live in the world, then I can understand what that is in real.
How much is that in cheeseburgers?
Yeah, or cheeseburgers or pizzas or whatever.
I'll be
also, sorry,
real quick.
I forgot I had to draw this first card. Let's see. I'll get rid of one of my... Should I get rid of my move activates? Those are pretty useful, actually.
I think you should probably get rid of the coin one.
Yeah, I think I made enough coins.
Oh, yeah.
The other one. Because you're only missing 2. Unless you get stabbed again.
The heroes are
you might get stabbed
another
again.
I'll probably get stabbed again. But I also... No, yeah, it's better to make more nulls. Okay, I'll just get rid of that.
Discard.
You have 3 of the same card.
I'll just get rid of it.
I wouldn't have gotten... Oh, hey, you lost
there we go,
dude.
You died.
That was very efficient. Yeah, because in all these situations where the heroes are attacking us, guys, there are many situations here where we could, as players...
I missed one.
There's so many situations where we could pick who's getting killed, but we can't. So there is so much less control in this compared to actually playing the board game. It's weird. Because, like, anytime they shoot anybody in a room with somebody else, there's always a choice that the player could have made that we can't make. I don't know why they decided to make the heroes so AI controlled. Yeah, obviously the heroes will make certain actions automatically even in the board game, but that's the thing, that the players do have a lot of control over that. Oh, he broke it. Oh, right! When the warriors spawn, they break things. They just broke a coin.
Rude.
Yeah. How do you break a coin? That's... okay. That's a lot of cards.
Yeah, I just have 8 cards in my hand now.
Also, Chris Oz, actually, I just realized, did give an example. So, yeah. So you can buy a tabletop for 60 Brazilian real, and then use the other 60 to buy 20 packets of instant noodles. Okay, instant noodles are very cheap, though, so... I'm bad at prices. It's $80 of me and my family going to a Japanese, aka expensive restaurant, like a whole lot of yakisoba and serving of torikatsu. Ooh, yum. So your whole family can go to a fairly expensive restaurant for 80% of the price of this game. Yeah, I would say that's too expensive, because if you go out to a nice restaurant with your family and everybody buys something, and that still comes to less than the cost of this game, then this game is too expensive for Brazil, definitely.
I am back.
Okay. Hello. Chrysalis gave a good example. Yeah, if you went out to a nice restaurant and bought food for everybody and it's still less money than buy and keep the heroes out digitally into Brazil, then yeah, that's way too expensive for the game.
And didn't he say the developers were Brazilian too?
The game covers 80%. Well, even so, that's still pretty bad, though. And also, yeah, the developers apparently are in Brazil, are Brazilian, but they're in Canada. So I guess they're Brazilians that moved to Canada, and then they develop games. They need to get in touch with their homeland. They don't remember that Brazilian real is bad. It needs adapted pricing. Okay, it's not bad. It's just economy, you know.
The Brazilian real isn't real.
It's not real. They're probably just used to Canadian dollars now. To be fair, they're very distracting. You can put them in a washing machine and they're fine. Because they're actually played in plastic.
This cow guy.
Oh, are we going to summon a beast? I've never done that before.
He's cute.
Let's see.
Moo.
Does it make a model for him? Where is he?
No. He goes into my deck.
Oh, he's
just a card.
Okay.
So now
everything is beast right now.
Oh, so he won't summon on the field? That's too bad. What's he do then?
I got the effect on the ball.
Deck. Oh, he's in my discard.
Oh, no.
But I believe it was draw a card, move, attack.
But he doesn't have a model? He doesn't do anything? He just augments your guys?
He's just a card.
Oh, that's so disappointing. I thought when we had a beast card, it would make a beast show up. Oh, by the way, there's actually something broken with the I just realized there's a camera scrolling glitch. You could actually let go of your keyboard and the camera keeps moving. And you actually get stuck scrolling.
I noticed that.
Did you notice that? Yeah, it gets stuck scrolling sometimes. I don't know why. It just does.
I have killed many people. And bought many things.
Also, by the way, Chris, I'm sorry for grilling you a little bit about comparisons. I just wanted to really understand the currency a bit better. Thank you, though. But yeah, if this game is 80% of the price of going to an expensive restaurant, that's still a lot of money. Because I think I'd rather go to an expensive restaurant for a little bit more money than buy this game. That sounds nicer. Yeah, keep in mind. Thanks for hearing me, Chris.
I think we want to put that by the beast teamer, because they'll loot the chest up there.
Yes! Oh no.
Yay! Murder!
Okay.
Time for no to murder.
There's a lot. I'm not going to summon a gel person properly. Well, I could. But not right away, it won't. Let's see.
Yeah, because you don't know if you're still gonna have a dude in there. If you do,
I only have 3 guys, actually. Is there a coin somewhere?
wow.
In the beast pen, so you could summon a dude to the beast pen and then consume it.
That's a pot. Whoop. That's right. I could get a beast pen guy over there. That seems like a reasonable idea.
That also taps you out, so yeah, that could be good. Now the other side.
What?
There's visibly 2 coins in the dungeon, but they're not real.
Wait, what'd you want me to do? I was just gonna move and
I was meaning spawn a guy in the beast room, which was the other side of the card.
Oh, right, I can do that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'll do it. I'll do what I was gonna do.
You can also undo.
No, I can't.
Here you can. You've
Ow.
not moved yet, so you
Oh
can
my
undo.
gosh! Oh my. Well, how do I do this? Oh, look at the
You
look
can
at my
point
cursor.
at the bottom right.
Look at my cursor. What is it?
Like, where are you pointing?
Lower right. You can't see my cursor?
No, on stream.
I can see kind of what you're doing in the game, but you could be pointing at the rooms themselves
Look at the
or in
stream.
the bottom right.
Beerus, if you look, Beerus is looking at the stream. Do you see what's going on here? Do you see it's like scrolling up for no reason? Stop.
It's like you've got a button stuck and it's holding up.
Yeah, except for I just pressed W and S. Oh, now it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, that was weird.
The W key was stuck?
No, it's actually weirdly enough seemed like the S key was stuck. I don't even know.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, I guess I can undo actions. I guess. Here. Okay, so wait, you want me to summon a monster in the bones room? Okay, that does make sense, I guess. But I have 3 activations, and there's 3 enemies I could have killed. So if I do this, I can't kill all the enemies. That's the thing.
You can summon another dungeon dude for 3 more cards. But at the risk of death.
Yeah.
My plan was this. I was going to move a note from the vault down, use the activation to kill the prison guy. Then I was going to use, move a note to the, actually, no, use an activation to kill the guy in the room.
You should probably do that first.
I'm just going to do the thing I was going to do.
I mean, you have more than one of this card.
I'm just going to do the thing I was going to do.
There are icons above the hero cards, so that you can see what rooms they can spawn in as well. Like the Rangers
you're right.
have rooms. And if they're grayed out, that's they can't spawn anymore.
You know, tutorial, you could
Those are already done.
Tutorial could have maybe mentioned that, but okay.
Yeah.
I know it
So-
didn't.
So we don't have to worry about the sorceress, because she already went for this
Yeah,
round.
so there was only one sorceress card.
I'm just going to do what I was going to do and see how it works out.
Okay.
Because I wanted to move
Your
here,
turn.
and I want to go ahead and just hit somebody.
Stabby.
And then
Yay,
I wanted
murder.
to... And then I wanted to... Now I'm going to leave one guy alone in there, so you're going to have to clean him up later. Though I may be able to get him. We'll see in a second. We'll see. But anyways, I'm going to make him move again. I'm going to go over here. He's going to hit this guy. And then the rookie
you can
can
summon a
drop... What should he drop?
You can summon a bone in that room.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bones good in that room. I think there's an
Okay, so now I've done that.
Then
So
you
now
can
the
even activate that to get a monster card.
No. That'll throw off everything I'm doing. Alright, next thing I'm doing. I mean, you could do it if you want. Let's see. The next thing I was going to do was... I was going to do the coin. Yeah, I was going to do the coin. So... Coin. I'm going to do it here. And then I'm going to... Yeah, and then move one of them back over here. Without move a coin? Could do that.
I mean,
Nah.
no, there was 2
Keep them
points
closer
in
to
that,
the
like,
forge.
1 now.
But if a warrior lands in that room, then they break both coins. Can the warrior land in this room?
Not true.
They break 2 resources, so if you spread the resources out, they can't break as much.
Yeah.
Or they can spawn in the bone room and the sword room. So
Okay, then
fair
I'm
enough.
doing it. I'm doing it.
But they can't spawn in the eye room.
Better reason to move a coin there. And then we're gonna activate, and we're gonna attack. Here's the thing: we're gonna actually attack the prisoner.
Beast card would be really good for you, though.
I'm gonna attack the prisoner. That way, if this turns out to be a wizard, they don't immediately leave the chest.
No, that's fair.
See,
The
exactly.
wizard.
Fair enough.
Alakazam, you're dead.
Alakazam! They killed me instead of the mouse because I can't freaking pick it! Gosh dang it! It's
I
very
feel like it
annoying.
might actually prioritize the turn player.
Yeah, but it doesn't
well-
say that in the PDF for the main board game, so it's not fair. It's still
Yeah,
not fair.
I know, I meant in the video game.
Yeah, that's probably how it does it, but that's also... It's designed so the hero disrupts the player that's currently having their turn, which is rude! But yeah, anyways, next thing I'm gonna do... I'm just gonna let you know that wizard, okay?
Okay.
Hey, you got plenty of rats over there, you can deal with that.
Let's...
You can spawn a knoll up top and kill guys up there.
Oh yeah, it's true, I could just move a null out
I know,
there.
you've got one in the vault room, you can move them up and go do that anyways.
Yeah, that's true. The only problem is you can't make a coin if I do that. That's alright. I think it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
And there's still
there's
another
one
one in
in-
there. They're gonna... The archer's gonna shoot the null next turn. I just had to consider
Yeah,
that.
like that knoll's gonna probably die no matter which one you kill,
Yeah.
because they're
Oh,
both
that's another
rangers.
thing! I couldn't pick which target I attacked. I would have preferred to attack the archer that moved.
You
No,
could pick the
you
target.
could have.
Wait, you could?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
selected the rogue.
I thought I only saw one selection marker. These stupid bubbles
Where's
overlap! I hate the interface. If it was something... It's laid out... It looks cute, but it doesn't play good. Yeah, I didn't, like...
Like, a rogue was in the list of targets.
Well, it wasn't when I was mousing over the room. Not very clear to me. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I mean, I could do that, though.
That seems like a bad idea to me.
Yeah.
I think killing one is
Because if
better.
you were going to do anything other than attacking, I would definitely recommend getting like that griffin or something.
I guess I'll attack... I guess I'll attack the one in the sewer first. Since they had her next to a true treasure chest. Do you want me to move the bone that's here?
Keep it closer to the
I don't think it matters at this
beast
point.
trainer.
I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna get the chance to move it to the beast trainer, so I don't think it matters.
Okay,
Probably
Essler.
not.
Yeah, Essler. That is a bad answer for me because when I'm like, hey, should I do this? And you're like, you should keep it this way. And it's like, then I have to think, like, okay, which is closer? And then I had to think
okay.
about it. You could have just told me. That would have been nice.
Not moving.
I
would-
did. I said keep it.
You said keep it closer to the beast trainer, and then I had to ask myself,
Yeah.
does that mean I should move
So
it?
keep it
Or does that
there.
mean I should leave it alone? Because I don't know what that meant in that situation. I had to count. It's hard to count. I could use a coin.
You have no reason not to.
Yeah, you
Oh, wait.
spawn 2 guys.
I thought I had a coin. Oh wait, that's guy with yeah. There we go. I mean, it's still only 2 guys, but why not?
Yeah, and like, your nulls are a distraction if some people shot there.
Well, that one was super dead. Two direction.
No.
That was inevitable.
Yeah.
Let's see. It might be the game devs thought they could improve the game by removing player choice and randomness to the enemy actions. I mean, I think we've seen this before with some board game to video game transitions before, right? Where it's like, oh, since this is now a video game, we can do RNG. Because the original board game, being a board game, couldn't have RNG. Or at least, I mean, there's die roll and the coins, but sometimes, there's certain actions that can only take place in a video game and not a board game. And so I think they got maybe excited and they were like, oh, we're gonna make some like special features for this video game that could literally not be done on a physical board game.
And
So
it could just be more, we're streamlining it from the players so they don't have to do all the things at the same time. And
yeah,
Make it an option.
but it should be. That's the thing. There's no options. I want to point out the options menu was like sound and like full screen, and that was
And
it.
fairly.
And when we started this game, I didn't get to pick any settings when I was hosting. I wasn't like, do I want to do free play? Do I want to do campaign? It was just play. And then play was immediately do tutorial, then immediately do the stages in a certain order. There's very little choice here, and
It's
that
like
seems
5
really...
total options in the menu.
I feel like choice is the #1 reason why people like board games over video games sometimes, because you can just, I'm going to set some house rules. I'm going to do this, like, you can just do that. That's part of the fun of the board game. I mean, how many people play
And
house
also
rules with
just
Monopoly?
having a physical board that you
Yeah.
can interact with your family and or friends.
Yeah. Yeah, fortunately, what seems good to them on paper feels frustrating in practice. I just wondered to myself, like, if I was hired to take a board game and make a digital version of it, I'd try to make it as faithful as possible. I wouldn't change anything unless I absolutely had to because of the medium. So all them tinkering around and changing, like, I might add extra features, like stuff you can optionally have on top, or stuff that's just nice, like quality of life stuff. But I'd still make it an option. You should have a robust options menu where people can select, like, I would like to use extra video game features, or no, I want the pure experience of the actual board game. Like, because again,
Digital Gloomhaven is great.
Yeah.
Digital Loot is great.
Does it give you
because
options?
they keep the game exactly the way they are, but also add additional things that you can use or not use.
Again,
It's just the game exactly as it is, and more.
Again, if they were just making their own standalone game out of nowhere, then yeah, they can do what they want. But this is an iterative work. And when it comes to iterative work, you need to respect the original property as much as possible.
What happens if I spawn a warrior while a wizard is in the jail block, but they're not spawned?
They'll probably release.
No, the wizard's thing is on summon, so this should be fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so he stays locked up.
Good point. He only rescues people when he comes in, yeah.
There was also the possibility that he came in and then activated the wizard who was exhausted by being summoned in that room.
Yeah.
And then the wizard did his summon thing.
Yeah, I gotta say, one thing that really throws me off with the prison is the wizard broke out. But the warrior's not broken
that's
out.
his thing.
But here's the thing, like, if you look at the prison, isn't this confusing? The wizard is free. The warrior is not free. They're both in the cell portion of the room. The only difference is the warrior has some, like, bindings, and the wizard doesn't. So the wizard, while being in the prison cell, is free. The warrior, while being in the prison cell, is locked up. Couldn't they have just moved the model to the left side of the cell if they're out?
Yes, they could have, because they did in the tutorial.
It's just dumb. It's like, you have a 3D medium. Please move the piece where it makes sense.
Stabby time.
But yeah, Cosmo says, in Monopoly, you're not allowed to buy properties until you do one lap as a house rule. That's a house rule? Huh. There's tons of house rules for Monopoly, though. Most people play Monopoly with a house rule without even knowing it. I think there's one rule that almost everybody plays it with, and a lot of people think it's just a rule of the game, but no, it's a house rule. I don't remember what it was though.
I like how you yelled stabby time while just activating things.
Isn't special action meant to also give me attack as
You are
an
not
option?
Knowles.
Oh, that's only a Knowles thing?
It's a nose
No,
thing.
your
Yeah,
thing
it's-
is movement.
yeah.
Oh, well, rude.
Yeah, he just moved an imp into the dungeon for no reason.
Well, wow.
We'll just leave him there. If more, I'm gonna
No
probably
more
spawn my
stabby
guys there.
time!
Now you're just going back.
Okay.
No, I thought it was stabby time, but it was not stabby time.
No, it was not.
Yeah, so I think this game, unfortunately, it's not like an impossible to play version of this game. It's not like this is the worst thing ever, but this game makes, this digital version of Keep the Heroes Out makes me ask the worst question you could ever ask about a video game, and that is, why does this exist? And that is a terrible question to have to ask about a video game. If you're asking why does this exist with a video game, something is very wrong.
Like, I would even say, like, oh, well, maybe it exists so that, like, people from Brazil can play this without having to spend as much money. But oops,
No.
they didn't do that.
Oh, my nose! Okay, also, I'd like to note, did you see
Oh.
what happened? A warrior spawned in the sewer, murdered 2 frogs, and then died to a trap. I guess that's the order of events, but also that was weird as crap.
Yeah. It does its on-summon effect, and then the trap goes off.
Hey, I drew 3 cards.
How many nulls do I have? I'm glad I summoned more, like you suggested.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so second wave, all the cards are refreshed for enemies, so there's more apothecary turns.
Oh, there's 2 exclamation points above them. So I think that means that there's going to be 2 total apothecaries that are going to happen.
We really shouldn't have to ask that, should we, though, Essler? We shouldn't have to go, I think that's what that means. Again, why can't there just be mouse over text and stuff? Yeah.
Red over text.
I mean, there's just a lot of information implied by simple icons, and it's just assuming you realize what that means. And it's like, I hope I do.
My one regret is that I'm already over the 2-hour refund limit.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I didn't even think about that, if we should, like, keep to a limit. I'm sorry, did that person just spawn in and shoot your guy while tied up?
Yes, they did.
I don't understand the rules to this game, I think, sometimes.
They shouldn't have their spawning effects in the jail, should they?
Not if they're tied up! But apparently so.
Oh, they're dead now.
So wait, so that is implying that the executioner goes out of the dungeon, finds an archer hero, ties them up, brings them to the dungeon, and then just the archer happens to get a bow for a second and shoots one of you guys. What? I mean, I think that's a problem with the original board game, I assume, but
I feel like this is a bug of the digital board game or something.
I don't know if the physical game does that, because it seems weird, doesn't it? That doesn't make a lot of sense. If you just gelled a hero, why do they immediately get to attack you if they're a ranged unit? That definitely doesn't make sense to me. I think the board game is not bad. Gathering what I can from playing this. Again, I'm glad that we did a little research to figure out how the board game is different, because honestly, I'll be completely blunt, this digital version kind of gives the board game a bad name in some ways. It definitely doesn't let you see what the board game's all about. It's definitely missing some very important details, like, again, the lack of control you have over what heroes are doing. That seems like that's just removing so many strategic elements. Every time a hero decides a direction to move, when the direction is close equal distance to the vault, every time they have an option to attack somebody, probably even, I imagine if there's like 3 resources in a room and a barbarian shows up, I bet the players get to decide which of the loot they destroy, right? Out of the 3. But we don't get to choose that here in the digital version. They just kind of pick. So this doesn't really demonstrate the physical board game completely. This introduces so much more RNG where you have no choice. But you guys, it may seem small to some of you, but being able to pick how the heroes disadvantage you, like which of your guys they kill, which of the ways they move, which of the items they destroy, that's a tactic. That's a strategy. You can decide with your group, okay, I think they shouldn't destroy the coin. We really need that coin. Or, I think they should destroy the ratkin, but they should leave the null alone. We need that null around. Like, there's so many strategic elements that are removed with the RNG that's in this version, which is very strange. Because if you've ever played a strategic game or a board game, you know that even when you have to pick your poison, picking your poison still matters. You get to pick which poison you'd like to deal with, you know? Okay, anyways, let's see.
Swarm of wizards.
I don't think I like the board game itself that much, honestly. Like, I'm not attacking the board game. I'm not criticizing the board game itself. I don't think the board game is exactly my cup of tea. It's a little too messy. Like, I feel like there's just so many things I have to deal with on each turn. Like, oh boy, there's so many... I mean, all my guys are in one room this time, so it's a little easier, but...
That's what this subgenre is.
It's just a lot to deal with.
Yeah, this whole subgenre of board games is, here's a big old mess, don't die.
I don't know if I like big old mess games, but I mean, if that's what the board game is going for, I think the board game is fine. The digital version is the one I have problems.
It's too simple for my taste.
Of course, it's too simple for you. You're like big brain with these things.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Wizards Academy, where the resources are like 7 different runes, and every combination of 2 of them casts a spell, and you don't know what those spells are until you cast them. It's fun.
Hey. Okay, I'm just thinking of the order I want to do things. I'm gonna move a guy up here. I'm going to make a coin up here. I'm going to... I can't do anything with that yet, but I'm just gonna make it.
Yeah, we have no property in the apothecary.
I move somebody over here. So, right there, I had one sword icon. I could not select which wizard to attack. Though I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's because they're both wizards. It didn't matter, but like...
Okay, I'm also going to attack again to make a coin here. And then I'm going to go do the gel thing. I've spawned a wizard twice.
Yeah,
thank you. I figured I should spawn somebody besides a wizard at this point. Also, that's a really good one to spawn.
Also, careful using that right now because we don't have a spare frog.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean by that? I don't really know how frogs come into this equation. Could you?
If it activates the sorceress, then we don't have a frog for her.
Wait, what activates the sorceress?
It draws a hero card, not. So I don't know if it can draw the scenario.
But she's in that deck.
What?
Oh, that is true.
Wait, I can. Yeah, but that card is meant to.
The sorceress is in the hero deck.
But the whole point of that card is that you arrest a hero. I can't arrest the witch.
I have no idea what happens.
That doesn't make any
sense. The sorceress pops up when you do that.
I am specifically arresting and putting a hero in the jail. I don't think the witch could be drawn in that. It's not. Yeah, it's irrelevant.
It's seems
in the physical
irrelevant,
game. Probably like if you get the sorceress, draw the next one and then shuffle.
Yeah, that's probably how it would work in the physical. But you could go.
But we don't know.
At least that rookie spawning there means we can get a frog there close.
Yeah, I'll go get it. I'll go try to do that. Let's see.
You could move or spawn.
Do I want to move and then activate, or do I want to activate? Do I have anything? What would I activate if I move first?
You could spawn a coin in the vault.
Trainer?
Am I there? Am I in that? Oh, I am in that room. Okay.
You have the null and the beast trainer.
Yeah.
Okay then.
No, it's not there.
Wait, what?
No,
I
it's
thought you said I
left.
could.
I asked if the bone was still there.
Oh, I didn't know. I actually see bones in there. I guess they're just set dressing.
I think the bone was already used up.
Oh, they shouldn't put set dressing bones in there if they're not real.
Oh, maybe a warrior killed it or something? Because I definitely didn't buy something, I don't think.
I
guess-
don't recall.
Guess I'll place a coin in vault. I'm mainly just
Yeah,
going to
everything's
use...
still there.
Stabby time.
Oh, there's the option. So yeah, here's the thing. If you look at my stream, I really hate the interface. Because while it's cute that there's little bubbles and all, but I don't like this overlapping nature. And I have to look down to see which one it's overall.
You're using the arrow keys.
They could make little, like a comic book chat bubble where you have a little line going from the bubble to whoever's talking. They could do that with the heroes here to make it a lot more clear which one I'm attacking.
I feel like the devs don't own a mouse, so they designed the entire game on keyboard only.
Yeah, or a controller.
I hate playing this on keyboard only without a mouse. So you want me to spawn a frog, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm always worried because of the way the icons overlap, I'm always worried that I might twitch my mouse a little to the side before I click, and now all of a sudden I'm selecting something else and I could choose the wrong thing. I'm actually constantly worried about that.
You could stab the warrior and move the frog into the apothecary.
Actually, that's perfect. That's a good idea. I forgot I could also move the frog immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can do that in whatever order.
It makes me really nervous that I have to select the room to move to and then get to pick that. That always makes me worried I'm missing it. Okay, there.
But that is the actual order of operations.
Yeah.
Rogue. 2 rogues.
Why always me, though? Why? Why am I... There's been 4 times where it was Nolan Rat in a room, and it's the Nolan getting hit every single time. I hate this.
Wait.
Also, the warrior just killed the frog.
Maybe.
The warrior just killed the frog, by the way.
Wait. I think it's roll order. So they attack crowd control first, then support, then defender, maybe?
Maybe, or it's
and because you're the crowd control, you always take the damage.
Well, you know what? It's a real shame that the help menu is so basic. It gives basic information, but that's it. Just basic. This is an advanced question. We can't answer that question. It's not in the rules. You know? It's because you're the host. That's what it resolves.
I think it might actually be.
Host disadvantage? Oh boy. I do apologize if I'm too negative, but I think we are. I do feel like this is a productive stream. I feel like we're diving into what is wrong with this version of the game and why you should go spend time getting the physical version. Which I want to support the dev. I think this is a cute game as far as its concept and stuff. And also all this cute artwork you see on the cards and stuff, that exists in the board game too. You don't get the cute 3D models if you get the board game, but you do get all the cute art. So, you know.
And you get the cute meeples, which are not in this version.
Right, the meeples. Should I show those off? I didn't show those off, actually, so... Let me show you guys the meeples.
Yeah, because we were going to be playing the game, but turns out they're not actually in this version.
Also, Keep the Heroes Out has expansions, which I don't think this digital version has. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it doesn't have those. So yeah. Okay, here we go. I found a picture of all the meeples. At least the ones that matter. Here, take a look. By the way, if you don't know what a meeple is, because that's a really random word if you don't play board games a lot, they're just basically the player figurines. Here's all the player figurines. Oh, the doll is just this gritty boy. I like that. These meeples are really cute, because they're like these simple cardboard cutouts.
Oh, those are adorable.
I like the dragon. He's actually shaped like a swan.
I like the rat. The rat is just bored.
The rat is judgmental, it looks like.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you buy the physical game, you get these, which arguably is just as good as the 3D models, if not better.
Yeah,
the root style.
way more adorable than the 3D models, honestly.
These are so cute. I would imagine just putting them on a shelf even when you're not playing the game because they're just cute. Cosmo likes the ghost. Like the ghost. Cosmo's like the ghost since we started the game. Now they like it even more.
Of course.
Now, see, if you play the TTS version too, you can move around them. I wonder if they have the meeples in the TTS version. I hope they do.
Root created this style, and I'm sure you can all imagine why it has spread like wildfire in the board game community.
Because it's a mix of adorable but also cost-effective. It's a block of wood with simple shapes cut out, not super complicated shapes. And then they draw on little details, and it makes it really cute.
Yeah.
It's like cost-effective to produce that, I'd say. And also, by being simpler, they're also easier to read. So if you're like looking at the game board or whatever, you can immediately go like, oh, there's that piece there. Because it's not super detailed, so it's easy to pick out.
We probably should have made portals between the sewer and the sorceress.
We have never made a portal, but to be fair, I'm a little confused about something. The tutorial said that every map starts with a portal side somewhere, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah, there's one in the treasure room.
Is there?
There's one in the forge too.
How can you tell? I don't see this.
You can kind of see them.
Oh, you mean that little scroll page? The little scroll page? Oh,
yeah.
Little scroll page.
Oh,
yeah,
so
that's what that means!
Turn those on.
I never knew what that meant. Okay.
And
So
if you have a magic scroll, then you can use the portal side of that to just create a portal anywhere.
You know what's really disappointing? Like, if you... So that little portal in the treasure room that's hard to see, scroll down one room... There's a giant blue portal there, but it has nothing to do with that. Like, that was getting all my attention. Like, but that's not actually a portal. What the portal is much more fake.
I think rats would work really well with witches.
This is an interesting statement out of context. Sirio says, it seems the board game rulebook you linked was from an older version. I'm not surprised. I could not find a current up-to-date version. I found like the Kickstarter PDF, I found that PDF, and I also found a PDF that said almost finished version or something, and I couldn't actually open that because it required me to log into something. So I just cannot find a publicly available up-to-date PDF of the game. I'm not surprised. Also, I gotta say the dialogue doesn't add a lot. You think I would fall for this? Runs directly into the trap.
That's why you double trap the workshop, I guess.
I like how she went out of her way to walk into the back wall where the trap was,
Yeah,
too.
the other trap was just in the corner with no
I'm flipping that.
You think I would fall for that? No, I'm gonna fall for this. Haha, you didn't expect that. 900 IQ. That was pretty good. Admittedly, the one thing Advantage's digital version has is that it's stupid like that sometimes, which is funny. But I'd say it's not worth the trade-off.
That would happen in the physical version too.
I guess, but you'd have to act out the scene for it to be funny.
That was the sorceress. The sorceress got jailed.
What?
Oh.
Are you sure? Because there's a bait guy.
Yeah, it just did nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other sorceress is used up.
So that would have been important for... Again, why doesn't the game tell us these things before we have to experience them?
Oh. I took a frog down there for nothing.
I found it on 0.99 version PDF. Good. I kind of wish this game included a PDF to the original board game. That would have been nice. Though I guess not everything would have matched up, considering they changed some stuff. But, yeah. We jailed our landlord, but nothing happened. They're actually... They just used up... It just removed their anger. That's all it did.
It's cow time.
I'm really disappointed they don't spot on the map and then I can see a cow. They just add an effect.
And I've murdered a child.
Good, I guess. Context. Oh wait, there's another frog in the room. I thought we got that squished. Okay, good. I guess you moved one over, thanks.
Yeah, then it didn't matter.
How long is this game, by the way?
Too long.
There's no real, like, timetable indicator on the screen or anything, so I'm just a little confused about that.
It's until we finish off all the heroes. And you can see with one how many are left, because I believe there's like one per icon above their head. Yeah, there's 10 heroes in the deck.
Oh, right. If I hit the 2 key. Or the 1 key.
Yeah, 1.
So when we eliminate 2 more, and we win, basically? Or
If we got 10 more to kill.
okay, what's the 2 marker mean? Ah, man. Why don't they have mouse over? You're right, they probably didn't design this with a mouse in mind, because I would have made mouse over text for, like, hovering over icons. Like, 10. Okay, cool, 10.
2
What?
is because it's wave 2.
Okay.
Yeah, because we killed the first wave, so we're on the second wave.
Heck, you made a digital version of the board game. Mouse over text is like the most powerful thing you can add to a digitization of a board game. What's this? Mouse over. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, that's so useful,
There, we
right?
have 2 portals now.
At least it's useful for us.
I like
Thanks
how
for
in
the
the
clip,
Twitch clip text generation it says careful.
Careful. Careful, relieve caterpillar. Okay. I'm glad the caterpillar is relieved.
They were relieved of their life because they weren't careful. So now they feed the caterpillars.
But yeah, I do find it interesting to keep the heroes out, like the physical board game does have like expansion stuff. And this game is not very clear as to whether it has that or not, this digitization. I feel like it's I feel like it is a
I've murdered everyone.
If a board game has had expansion sets and then you buy a digitization of the board game, do you expect the expansions to be in it? I feel like I would if they're already out. If they come out later, then I would expect a DLC.
Player.
Serious says the dungeon setup is actually exactly 1-1 to the rules in the dungeon book and the board game. What do you mean by
the scenarios aren't even unique.
Oh,
they're just
so
1 for 1. Yeah.
Wait, so you mean for this scenario where the layout of the dungeon for this witch run and stuff? This whole witch scenario? Does this game have the Reaper, Stone Troll, Werewolf, Gorgon, and Vampire? I can't say for sure because we have some cards locked behind achievements, but I don't think so.
Loser.
Are those cards or heroes? Because those sound like characters to play.
Yeah, are those cards or heroes? Expansion characters? No, those are not. We don't have those characters. We only have 9 characters. We have Dragon, Witch, Ghost, Skeleton, Lizard Guy, Imp Guy, Gnoll, Slime, and Rat. Okay, so I'm just saying that I would expect a digitization of a board game that has already released its DLC, like a board game that has already released expansion set material. I expect
that's not standard.
I expect here. I didn't finish my statement. I expect the digitization to either include that expansion content right off the bat, or immediately provided as DLC because it's already out. There's no reason that
that's still not. That's still not standard. Root doesn't even have all the DLC yet.
Oh,
I know Gloomhaven Digital does have Jaws of the Lion DLC. So that's an expansion.
Kind of weird to buy a digital version of a game where you could just get the physical version and have more to play, though. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think it's kind of... Maybe it's not the standard, but I kind of feel like it should be.
Because it's development time, they want to get the base game out as quickly as possible.
I mean, that being said, you said Roots doesn't do that?
Yeah, Root has. I think Root is one expansion behind.
Okay, but Root, you also congratulate the digital version of Root for having tons of good features and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's fine because Root, the developers spend their development time improving the game, the digitization of the game, and
I
stuff.
think
So
one expansion behind is the standard.
that's more well, okay, but that's more understandable for that because they put so much work into this and this and this and this. So it's like, okay, you don't have the expansion yet, but you did all this other stuff, so that's fine. This game, on the other hand, I kind of feel like the expansion material is necessary to kind of balance out the cost of this game. You know? Oh, sorry, it's my turn. Didn't notice. Good night, Cosmo.
Yeah, like if the expansions are paid DLC and not free updates, then I cannot abide by this price.
Also, question: this whole time we've been playing this scenario, has there been more than one song playing in the background? Okay, I'm just curious because it's not very good, is it? It's just kind of there. It's just whatever. I want to point out there is a DLC for this digitization. You can buy the soundtrack for $10, or sorry, $9. Oh, no, it is $10. It's
How many songs are in that?
That's what I'm wondering. Maybe every scenario has one. I mean, there apparently is 22 songs. The preparation, the witch, the executor, legend. No, I think it is a different song for each scenario.
One song per stage.
But they actually list the length of the songs. I was right. This song felt short. This is a 1 minute 8 long song. 1 minute 8 seconds for a board game song.
We could have probably listened to a whole soundtrack by now.
To be fair, we aren't playing very fast.
Yeah, we are, but...
True.
Yeah, this song, I just started noticing, like, wait, this song is really repetitive. I was like, just don't see that. Like, well...
we probably should have been done with 2 games by now.
Yeah, but I mean, the criticalness. There's a fine line between being bitchy and reviewing. So, I feel like we've been doing some important reviewing though, because we have noticed that the board game, the physical game, is much better, unfortunately. Which is important for people to know if they were thinking about picking this up. Alright, so what should I be doing this turn? This is another thing, too. I am feeling the lack of cards. Remember what I said about the achievements? How you have to do achievements to unlock more cards? I really wish I had more cards. Like, I wish I didn't have to unlock them. Because I have, like, 4 or 5 cards, and that's it. And it's a little bit boring. I wish I had a little more variety in my note.
Yeah, I think color characters are also, like, fairly... basically really just do one thing.
Yeah.
And that's it. There's no
Gnolls
really...
make a lot of gnolls, and then they move a little bit and murder a bunch.
Yeah, it is. I agree, actually, with what you said. It is. Oh, we have a portal. Thanks for.
There's not like a unique play style. You can't play them in a unique way.
I'm gonna move.
So you can move through the portal and murder an archer.
Can I? Whoa!
Yeah.
Wait, what? Huh?
Hmm?
I mean, the portal just has an undo icon over it, and I'm confused.
No, yeah, that's the side you're on.
Oh, I have to
choose the other side.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Do I want to move? Say, with me?
Take that.
Take the coin?
Oh, yeah, you can move a coin with you.
That's real nice.
I'm gonna eat it though. Do you want me to not eat it? Is that why you're so excited?
I mean, you could use it for the forge. I think that does a thing.
But I wanted. Well, I guess I don't need to eat it.
And you can just make another one. It also doesn't really matter as much because now the treasury and the forge are connected. So we can just make more money and then bring it straight over.
Okay, I'm going to activate a coin here. And then...
Great.
I'll make a coin over here too, though. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, it's a rookie. You could have killed them and chose them to spawn a coin.
But now I can make them spawn something else.
Now you can have 2 coins.
Like another coin, yeah. Or
2 coins, I guess.
Sure, why not? By the way, for anybody getting annoyed with the song, I am sorry we've taken so long. I need to, unfortunately, because of my brain, I have to move slow either way. At least we found topics to talk about. I'm not going to spawn some gnolls, but where do I want to do it? I think I might actually just do it upper left. Or, yeah, actually, yeah, I think I will.
Probably the treasury.
Okay, I'll do trade.
Yeah.
That's more central.
Yeah, and like looking at where places can spawn, that's a bit out of the way up there.
Should I spawn a... Question, if I spawn a hero with a gel, does that take it from the hero pool that's going to spawn in anyways?
Yes.
Oh, that's good then. Well, I mean, there's a risk, but...
Yeah, it gets the
does
game
mean-
over faster.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, like there's 3 wizards
Yep, of
in
course.
the pool.
At least he's
Yeah.
You
alone.
killed me. No. I'm
Took me time,
dying.
though.
Oh, look at big magic guy killing a rat. Good work, buddy.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, because there were 3 wizards in the card pool before, and now there's 2.
Fortunately, I can kill him, so I'll go over there.
Me.
I'll get him. Activate. Yeah, what am I activating? I could activate book.
Now you could activate
Wow.
You want book?
not activate
Or
the
more
vault.
coin? More
That's
coin?
really really.
It is
more
my
coin.
lifeblood, so okay. I mean, I could do.
It is
I'm gonna
fun.
be doing 2 activations, so you know.
Hey.
Do I want to move frog? No, I don't.
I mean, it doesn't matter at
And you
this point.
shouldn't use the activate to kill him because you have another kill card.
I do. Now I'll make a book now. There, I'm a book.
You're a nerd now.
Oh.
Can I spawn those? I guess I
No,
could.
you
Why
got
not?
2 slots. You got 2 nulls
I'm
available.
gonna make a null in the upper left because a lot of heroes throw up over
That
here.
makes
anyways.
sense.
Yeah,
They're gonna be good, well-educated nulls. They're gonna read all the books.
There's a very realistic chance that on my next turn I could buy out all of the beasts.
Unless
There's
you
a
just die.
smaller chance that I could buy out all of the beasts.
Oh no, they were too busy reading out their friend. They did.
so many.
Also, they killed a lot of guys. Wow.
Oh no, and then I died.
Yeah, you died too. Silver
Oh, no,
says,
I
I
have
think
no
interesting
gold.
house rule for
Oh.
the physical board would be having a separate person playing the heroes. That would be kind of cool, actually. I don't know if you can make that work, but I guess a separate
Okay.
person could make any decision the hero makes.
Oh, that would just mean that anything that would be arbitrary, the opponent player does.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have them draw 2 cards and choose one.
If you do Forge, you can go to more places.
Yeah, the forge is probably the best place, but I could start pulling up traps if I could put my place to the workshop.
That's true. There is a treasure chest protected workshop and sewer, so...
Wait, let me look at my cards. Undo. Yeah, I got lots of activations. I won't have my move and stab, so killing that archer's out of the question unless I draw.
You're very good at activating,
You know what? I
which is
could.
why you're the one who should be activating those portals at the start.
I can just, before I even place a guy, spawn a jail card.
Yeah, it's pretty safe because we already got the wizard out of the way.
Yeah, now I have a lot of move and stabs.
No, there's still a wizard in there.
Is there? I thought we killed him.
In the pool.
Oh yeah, in the card pool, yeah. So there
card
was a
pool?
chance.
Wait, how do you look at the card pool?
One.
Press 1.
No, I did. I looked at the card pool, I saw a wizard, and I summoned the wizard, and then we killed him, and now...
Yeah,
There's
see,
still a
there's
wizard.
2
Yeah, there's
icons
still more
above his
wizard.
head.
He's not grayed out yet.
Wait, how do you know there's multiple wizards?
The icon above their head. That's the room they can spawn in.
Oh, so the fact... But I thought that just meant that there's 2 room icons.
Yes, there's one wizard that can spawn in the swords room, and one that can spawn in a hat room. In
Oh, so so the icon... If the icons above the hero indicate how many heroes there are, basically?
Yes, there's 4 left in the deck. You can see that with
I
your
thought it
trophy
just
as well.
meant that... I thought it meant, like, there could just be one wizard, but he might show up here and he might show up there. I thought that's what that meant.
No, because there would have to be a different card to say which one is which.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like,
But that doesn't necessarily mean that there's that many. Or
But
could
yeah,
be
what
more.
what if there's 2 archers and they both want to spawn in one room? How would I know there's 2 archers? Would there be 2 icons of that? Would there be 2 icons of that same room?
Oh.
That's what
I
I'm
don't think
wondering.
there is cuts like that.
No, we can't find out now because there's only 4 cards left.
Okay. But, like, you see my point, though.
Yeah.
There's like lacking information in some situations.
I can try and use the forge. What is the forge? Oh, there's no coin in
There's
there.
nothing available.
Oh. So I spawned in here for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was I don't know. There's coins. You can use those, maybe.
Yeah, I could
Later.
make a trap here, go stab that archer.
Protect my well, that won't protect my coins. They can squish them before they step on the trap, which, for some reason.
Stabby
Yeah, because
archer.
that happens while they're summoned. Like, he just smashes the coins as he's falling
No, there
in from
was
the
a coin
sky
in
before
here.
he lands on the trap.
I wonder if
wasn't
I wonder if the
cool.
devs plan on adding the DLC. I wonder if the devs plan on adding
Yeah,
the
there is a
expansion
coin in
content.
there.
I wonder if the devs plan on adding the expansion content to this as DLC or whatever.
I think now I'll spawn one in the workshop now then and
Hey,
just make a lot of traps.
so Syria, you said something earlier. I wanted to ask you a question since you have the PDF in front of you. You said the Witch's Cauldron is the first dungeon in the board game. The flavor text of the dungeon are also the same, so it's just an implementation, nothing but the game made itself. Alright, I have a question for you, Syria. Does the board game say you have to play scenario 1 before you can play the other ones and so on? Does it force you to play the scenarios in a certain order? Or does it just give them to you and say you can play what you want?
There is one rogue left in the deck, okay. Nothing can spawn in an eye room.
It says
so
choose a scenario to play. So I was right. So the actual physical board game gives you a bunch of scenarios and says feel free to pick what you want. So this game forcing us to play the scenarios in a certain order, that is not the physical game doing that. That is the digital game only. Just checking that. Thank you, Syria. So yeah, the physical game actually lets you pick your scenario. You don't have to play them in a certain order.
the rogue can only spawn there. So.
Does the physical game say to play a scenario, or does it let you? Can you like make your own scenario? Can you like do your own? Like I was gonna put the rooms like this.
I mean, there are components in the game, so you could theoretically do that.
Okay, I'm just asking. I mean, it seems obviously you could, but I'm asking the question because
it's a physical board game.
Because the digital version doesn't let us do that, so I'm just seeing if the physical game does.
Place bone raven. Yum yum.
I'd assume you could just customize and set up your rooms however you want in the physical version, but again, weird feature not to have in the digital version. Then I just shut down my PC. Oh, that's
Were you
okay.
gonna buy something?
That's okay, Serial. Thanks for answering the question.
I want... The mole is cute. I like the mole. He is adorable. He is mine now.
Hey, there's something to buy at the
So
forge
all the
now.
beast cards do is they just give you some additional things to work with, but it's nothing too
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, it's an extra card, and they all draw a card.
Actually, I guess the Beholder's pretty good, because 2 range attacks is pretty powerful, because you
Oh,
can
they're all
attack
good.
You can attack anything in an adjacent room or your room, so that's 2 attacks.
Yeah, the beast cards are all stronger than your regular cards, and also free.
I
They
mean,
draw a card
stronger
when you play
conditionally.
them.
Like, for instance, if I got the Mimic, I wouldn't really care. Like, oh, I get to place a trap and a coin and a card. That's fine, I guess.
And stronger in terms of the numbers are higher.
I guess so.
Oh, okay. 2 rogues
You're dead.
spawned in both bone rooms.
Rude.
Yeah,
And 2...
that's how that works.
Okay, so they spawn in both rooms on a type. Okay.
That's how that's happened the entire game, yes.
Okay, I understand now. So that's why there's no duplicates.
Oh, rude.
Because they spawn 2 at once with 1 card?
Yes, they spawn in every room of that symbol type.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there were
now there's one
only
less
wizards.
symbol. Yeah.
Yeah, there were
Oh.
only wizards in the deck there.
Yeah.
Rude.
Well, we know
Oh,
that
nice, I got what I needed,
wizards are the
though.
only thing that's gonna spawn now.
I don't know if that was a good idea because I just lost all my gnolls anyway. So you kind of just killed like my last gnoll, I think, or second to last.
I think you've got one
It
in
was
the
still a
vault.
good idea.
Well, I got coin to work with.
You
Alright,
got
good
one
night,
in the
Syria.
vault and it's fairly
I think
safe.
we've kind of won. Yeah, we won.
I think it says to
I could
only
just
follow
end my
one of the
turn and
dungeon
we would
scenarios, not to make one yourself, but it wouldn't stop you from doing it anyways. Okay, so the physical game does tell you to play a scenario, but you could technically, of course, it's a physical game. You can always break the rules if you want.
You know,
Wait, what's this about having one? You had like 0 mice, now you have 0 rats, now you have 2, and I have like 1. How did we win? There's tons of heroes everywhere.
There is only one card left in the deck, and then we're out of cards, and we survived.
Yeah.
Wait,
we just
so if the dungeon, wait, we don't have to kill the enemies first?
I think we do, but there's only one left that can spawn, so there's a very limited amount.
But we already got pretty trounced, and I'm gonna have a little trouble getting my numbers back up. So I think we're just gonna. I think we're gonna lose. I don't understand why you think we're gonna win. I guess you could spawn a lot of mice though.
I mean, we need 4 enemies to get into the treasure vault in order to lose.
Yeah.
It's
At
possible.
the same time.
And the rogue and the archer up top are a non-issue because they're going to walk into 3 traps. that
Oh,
are
they're
in the
traps.
workshop.
Oh, there's traps. I only see.
Yeah, like the top is a non-issue because there's 3 traps in the workshop. They're all going to walk into.
Oh, they're there. Yeah, I guess you're right.
So it's just the one rogue in the beast place.
Wait, can
One
rogues
archer.
disarm traps? Oh, only when they spawn.
Only when they spawn in.
I guess the neat part about the answer is you don't. Okay.
This does absolutely nothing for me. I just wanted to do it.
You can get a beer now in the market deck.
Yay.
Rogue is dead. Those archers are priority though, I think, because they're ranged attacks.
I guess the rats do seem pretty powerful because you just can't stop them from respawning. The gnolls I can respawn, but I need a currency first. But the rats can
Rats
just
also
kind of.
get like so many attack cards. Like I think there was only
Yeah,
2
literally there are 2 cards in my deck that don't let me attack.
So the rats are just really hard to shut down.
Yeah, I guess rats were a defender card, so that means they're the combat focus, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that what defender means? I guess so. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we're good. The rats are defenders because you can put them in wherever you need defended. Especially if you have like portals around, you can just mass a whole ton of rats and then have a big old group of them move wherever you need to shore up your whatever.
And gnolls were meant to be
Here's the last
crowd
wizard.
control.
Okay. As far as I can tell, the wizard did like, hey, look, my staff twinkles, and they were like, yeah, it's cool.
And they do get that chest, unfortunately, but... Oh, what was that? Thunder? Yeah.
The Turtle Frog potion is ready. What? Oh,
we win.
okay. Oh, we
Okay,
do
so
win
we
before
didn't
everybody
kill them.
dies. I
Yeah, there's no
guess.
cards left, so we win.
Okay, so we didn't actually need to kill them all. We
You know
just
what I
needed
did
The
to-
lose?
goal is just to run out of cards.
You know what I did lose, though? My mouse cursor has
Any
disappeared.
goodwill?
I lost my
Oh,
cursor.
no.
I lost my mouse cursor for some reason when the match ended. Oh, there it is. I got it back. Thank you, alt tabbing. Okay. So annoying. Talks about their pets nonstop. What is a mouse? What is a rat pet? One of your monster is squish. Yeah,
I
was
bought a
squish
lot of beasts.
But with your comment about losing goodwill, I just want. I'd like to point out again. We like. I guess you have the most cards with the rats, but or you ended with the most cards. But I have like 1, 2, 3, Yeah, that's it. 3 types of cards for the dolls. That's it.
Yeah.
You guys had more types of cards than I did. If you look at my...
I had 3.
3 types of cards? Is that all you have too?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like you have 3 types too. Anyways, I point that out because I'm gonna go back because I want to go to the.
We've lost our connection to the server.
If you go to what'd you say?
It's getting late for me though. I should go to bed.
Okay. Well, I was going to end off anyways. You want to stick around for the outro?
Okay.
I'm trying to remember where the achievements are listed. Where are they listed?
In the help.
They're in help. Okay.
In the loot deck.
Loot deck. Right, here it is.
Also, it doesn't say which ones are unlocked.
Oh, it doesn't. It's just a static image. But yeah, I think everything here is tied to an achievement. I'm going to double check that statement, but...
It's like, we've gained at least one of the hammers from playing with 3 people.
Yeah, Trapmaster, Immortal...
But it doesn't say which one it was.
It does show... I guess it shows in the achievement picture what the card is, if you can remember what it is based on image.
Yeah, like the Vault Guardian is the piggy bank image.
But, I mean, I can't even tell by looking at the loot deck list because they've done the grayed out and blurred thing with every card that is actually unlocked with an achievement, so I don't actually know what we... This could be an adaptive achievement list that shows what you've unlocked as you unlock things, but I guess that's too much effort for these devs, and that's the problem.
Probably.
The devs made changes where they didn't need to and made adjustments elsewhere, and like stuff just doesn't work well. Like it's a tabletop game, and yet the controls are bad, so that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, they adapted a tabletop game, but they removed all of the freedom.
They turned actual strategic choices into RNG. The controls are really bad, both the camera movement and even just like, again, mousing over and clicking things. I'm constantly worried that I'm going to like mouse a little too far and then select something else. In fact, I did that several times. Fortunately, the undo button.
The game does not understand the concept of you owning a mouse.
Having bad controls in a turn-based tabletop game is a lot more egregious than like having bad controls in, say, like an action platformer. Like, okay, bad controls, they're understandable. Things are pretty moving fast. You gotta have really tight controls for it to work. Like, here, having bad controls with this is just kind of pathetic, honestly.
And they're not intuitive.
Yeah. Like, I was trying to read information and stuff, but while I was doing that, the actual controls to select things were not intuitive, and thus I also got more confused because of that. Such as, again, like how you point out, I choose the hero, I could attack. I didn't even notice because of how the buttons were overlapping on each other, because that's a design choice for some reason. It's just so weird. But, yeah.
I think this could be pretty great with a few tweaks. And by a few tweaks, I mean removing the tweaks that they made.
Yeah, basically, if they just undid all their own changes and improved the camera controls. Like, I don't know why they lock the camera like they do. That feels so uncomfortable when you're moving the camera around. And make the buttons better. Like, I don't know what yeah, it feels like they didn't design this for a mouse. But you should. But, like, for this game, you definitely should.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason. The mouse is the most sane way of playing a game like this, so yeah, I don't know what they did. And yeah, I don't know why they made, we can improve this, we're gonna change, we can make a better version of the tape. Like, I don't know what they were doing with the changes from the physical release. I don't get what that
well, they're not necessarily making it better as much as, like, the goal is to make it so that you can play it online with friends.
Yeah.
But then they also made it so that it's harder to play the game.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel very... It doesn't... And also, like, I feel like I could tolerate quite a bit, but the thing that really just makes it go blah is the fact that we have to go through all the scenarios in an exact order, and it's just like, no, I just want to play as I want to... I just want to look at the list and be like, this scenario sounds fun today, I want to do this one. Like, this sounds like a fun modifier, I want to use that one. Or just a customization feature in general, even though the original physical game... Yeah.
I'll probably continue playing this just solo.
Feel free.
I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah. Definitely, I mean,
yeah.
I don't think it's not the worst thing ever.
Get wrecked, Beerus.
Good night, Beerus. What do you think? What are your thoughts, Beerus? You go to bed. What are your thoughts before you go to bed?
Was not worth the purchase. At
Aw.
least
You got to play with us.
As I was about to say, the most out of the purchase I got was playing with you guys.
I'm glad. I'm glad you got some value out of it. And I got value out of it because I was able to critically analyze this, even with my brain not working the best today. My brain had trouble latching onto the game rules, but actually, I gotta be honest. As I played there, I understood what I was doing with the null. It's not. I actually agree with Essler when Essler said the game's too simple for him. Kind of agree. Like, once I understood things a bit better, I realized that the null's actions would just be doing the same thing over and over again. And that's every character. It almost feels like this game would be a lot better if instead of playing one character, you played 3. So you suddenly had, like, more stuff you had to do. Like,
Well, there are
stuff.
4 totals that you can have. Like, if we were playing with just the 2 of us, we would have each been controlling 2 monsters, probably.
Oh, really? I don't... You want to check that?
Yeah, because there were... Like, I'm playing solo right now. I'm starting up a thing, and I can just add more players.
Oh, okay. Wait, I did see an add option. I wasn't sure if it meant... Maybe I could have actually added a second player, a fourth player then. I'm not sure.
Yeah. But it doesn't really change the gameplay too much, since the heroes just spawn after a monster's turn.
Yeah. Wouldn't change too much. It would give you a little more to do, but it is ultimately pretty simple, and it just feels like swarms happen and you just kind of deal with them and then you win, or maybe you lose. And it definitely doesn't feel like it has enough depth as a game itself, but at the same time, like, it would be a cute game to own physically, just to chill out with, and again, there's a value to a physical game that you can set up on a table. Even if it's not the best game in the world, it can be relaxing to just sit down and play and, you know, move pieces around. The ASMR of moving pieces around, especially the big pieces like that. But as a digital game, I don't think this is bad. I think this is certainly still playable. Let me know how you feel about the game later, Esther. I'm kind of curious if you're going to keep playing it. So I'd love to know your opinion later.
You might have frozen.
That's not great. Wow. Okay, that's
no, it's not frozen. I can hit the options, but it's not loading anything.
I think it's simple to put it this way. I could recommend this release if it was cheaper, but
oh wait. That reminds me of something I saw in the recent news. They added a force end turn button in case something gets stuck.
They didn't have an exit the game option in the options menu, so I have to Alt F4.
But yeah, I think the simple problem here is I just put this on the screen. This is... I don't know why you'd spend $20 on this. Even the discounted price, I don't know why you'd spend $17 on this. I feel like maybe if this was $10 and you like the physical game and you wanted to play it this way, then sure, maybe, I guess. But
yeah, this is worth like half of the asking price.
Yeah, this is double the price it should be, in my opinion. And I'm now a little curious. Can you of course, when it comes to physical media, I suggest you guys, hey, pick up the physical game instead. But there's one thing about buying physical media. You always have to ask the question of, does it exist? Is it in stock? So I'm going to check, is Keep the Heroes Out a game you can currently buy as a board game? I don't know what sites sell board games, so I'm not going to look this information up.
When in doubt, you could probably just buy it off Amazon.
I'm going to Amazon right now, because that's actually what they listed here. Okay. So, just looked it up. I think I'm seeing a terrible import price for Canada, but here. It is there. It is in stock. It doesn't seem to be like limited stock. It does cost a bit. This is the Kickstarter bundle. It might be a special version. I'm not sure, but it's a big box. That's quite a price tag, though. That's in CAD. 292 CAD. But I'm wondering if I search Amazon.com, if it would be a different price.
I just searched Amazon and I'm seeing one for £60.
That sounds more reasonable.
The scenario looks interesting.
What's that?
Second scenario looks interesting.
Oh, yeah?
It's the Executioner. The Executioner has a card, and whenever his card comes up, you draw another hero, put them immediately into jail,
Beers,
then draw another card.
Where did you find the listing that you found?
.co.uk.
Amazon.uk?
Yeah, I just linked you up.
Thank you. Because I can't seem to find a US listing, and let's see here. Oh yeah, that's a much more reasonable price. So I guess it's a game you could buy easily in the UK, but it's kind of weird. I don't know what's up with the pricing. I'm not entirely sure. Apparently also sold on Noble Knight Games. That might be the official place it's hosted. I don't know. I don't know what Noble Knight Games is, but you can buy it there for, looks like, that's in USD, to $190, it looks like.
Does, Board Game Geek actually lists places you can buy it at?
That's where I started, and it's kind of messy, actually.
Oh, they've got one for £42 to
That's really strange. You're getting way better prices than I'm seeing on my end. So apparently, this is easier to pick up in England.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, eBay listings for like used copies could be $117 to $140. Yeah, it is expensive for the looks of it. I don't know. Again, I'm not really great at like looking up board games, but this game was kickstarted, and it was done in March 25 this year. Looks like it was kickstarted earlier this year.
The only real thing I have to compare it to is Gloomhaven, because that's the only thing I've played that is a board game that's got lots of content. And Gloomhaven I see listed as £56.
And that has a lot more going on, and it's well made.
Yeah.
The digital versions, that is, right?
Right. I would not buy this over something like Gloomhaven, especially when they're the same price.
Yeah, the physical board is prohibitively expensive. The physical board game for this is prohibitively expensive.
I know.
The digital version, by comparison, the digital version is a better deal, but it comes with some real caveats. The gameplay isn't the same, technically, and it does restrict how you can play it. So, this is a really hard thing. I honestly, I don't mean to be rude to the devs here, but seeing as the game seems to be, unless you're in certain regions, I guess it might be reasonable, but it looks like for North America, the prices for the physical game are not reasonable currently. Maybe there's a better seller I can't find. I don't know. But as it currently stands, I would still recommend that people who are interested in this game to check it out on Tabletop Simulator. I would recommend supporting the devs if you can, but I can't really say you should spend $200. At the same time, I can't really say you should spend $20 on an inferior version of the game either. Those are both not good options.
There might be another way of supporting the devs over buying the game.
I was gonna say I would recommend playing this on Tabletop Simulator, but going to the devs' actual website and maybe seeing if they have some sort of donation link. Maybe supporting through a donation if you like their game. But enjoy it on TTS. That's what I recommend, and support how you can. I think it's worth remembering too that not every TTS is not mean to devs necessarily. Some devs are okay with it. I don't know what the status of the devs of I don't know if the developers of Keep the Heroes Out care about the TTS version or not. It seems that it's been up there for a little bit. I know for a fact that the developer of Too Many Kobolds, Nigalt, Charm has actually worked with Nigalt to get the main game scanned in and put on TTS. That is all with Nigalt's blessing, because some developers are just chill and enjoy people playing their game one way or another, such as Nigalt. In fact, actually, on that note, the 2B Kobolds expansion exists now, and Nigalt's had a little trouble shipping it to the US due to US politics and tariffs and such, but hopefully it will get to... we did buy a copy. Hopefully it will get to Essler, because it can't really ship to Canada, because Canada was under a Mel strike because everything's been terrible lately. So Essler is going to be getting it, and then getting it to us, and we'll scan it up, and we'll probably do the expansion for the TTS board. We actually have hosted, by the way. We have 2B Kobolds hosted on our own workshop for TTS, so you can go check that out if you're interested.
From what I'm seeing, I think this was created by one person.
Oh wow! So was Doomy
Hey.
Cobbles, technically, because he's also the artist of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just figured I'd mention that because it seems like a good time with this video to mention that. Yeah, hopefully, Essler, you haven't gotten the expansion yet, right?
Nope.
Nigel was hoping people in the American can get it before Christmas, so hopefully you get it in time. But if Essler gets it in time, he'll bring it up when he visits here next week. But if it doesn't show up in time, then that means you'll get it afterwards, and you'll have to get it to us another time. But that's okay. It just gives you another reason to come up again. But yeah, we will be scanning that when we can. It's not as high priority even when Essler does get it to us, but we will be scanning the expansion pack assets and adding to our Toomy Kobolds board with an expansion. Since again, Nigel's blessing, he is okay with us doing this. He's very nice about it. But anyways, back to this game though. Keep the heroes out. Yeah, that's all I could say. It's kind of a complicated situation. I don't really endorse you to skip supporting a developer. I generally say if you like something the developer has done, try to support them. So I very much heavily encourage that if you do play this, Keep the Heroes Out on TTS, please support the developer. Go check out their page. The developer is, what is the developer name again? It was Brua Games. I'll put it in the chat. It's Brue, like that. And they do have a website, lewisbrua.com. That's the name of the guy that made it.
Yes, that is the developer's name.
And I don't know if there's a donation button anywhere, but I would recommend looking around. I couldn't find one myself when I was looking at their page earlier, but yeah. I think that their game is. This is not like the best board game ever, but it is pretty. Even from playing the worst digital version, doing further research and stuff, I could tell the physical game would be a nice little time if it wasn't so expensive to buy the physical release, at least. But if you can get it for a good deal, or could support Lewis another way, yeah, just enjoy the game how you can. Play it if you want. But I think I've had enough for today, and probably for now in general. So. Yeah, that was Keep the Heroes Out. Any last words from you guys in the VC?
Bah.
Alright, put ya. That's the end of this review then.